Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here for the midday live, man. We're here loud and direct on a Monday with the people. And as usual, man, you know what I'm saying? If you got 3 points, raise your hands.
Ah, man.
Aye. Shout out to 3-point collectors in the building. Shout out to 1-point collectors. Shout out to 0-point collectors. You know what I'm saying? We all acknowledge everyone as well. But before we start, man, I want to acknowledge man like Dan Potts. It's his birthday today. You get me? Happy birthday to Dan Potts. You know what I mean? W's in the chat for Dan Potts. You know what I mean?
Birthday,
more
bro.
life, more blessings to you, man. You get me? And hopefully have a wonderful day, man. So big up to you, Potsy, man.
No, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you all. Thanks for the birthday love in the chat as well. Thanks to you, boys. And yeah, I'm getting older now.
And another year of your club letting you down.
Yeah, well, hopefully not this year, man. Hopefully not this year, man.
Yeah.
Another couple of years and I'll be 40, man. It's crazy. 38 today. Wow. I know I don't look it, but you know.
Come on, man. You don't look it. You don't look it, man. You don't look it, man. Big up, I got LB, man. Back from sunny Lanzarote, man. You know what I mean? And you're back to business, man. You know what I mean? How are you, man? You good?
I leave one time, we get beaten it. You know what I mean? The aura is unmatched. I get back and we put a good performance against a second place team. You know what I mean? So sorry, Don. You know what I mean? Sorry about that, bro. Last week, you know, you cooked me, innit? You know what I mean? But nah, big up,
Yeah,
LB, did you use factor 50 or something out there, or did you not go outside?
I was going to say, I went Lanzarote. There's no time. I'm just saying, it seems like you never dodged the show. It seems like you might have dodged the show.
Yeah. I think obviously a lot of people in the chat, it would only be right here to let the people know about, you know, sunscreen. You know what I mean? We've got to protect the skin. It's a very important. What did they say? I think they say it's the biggest organ in the body. You know, so apparently it's an organ or something. Yeah, it's very important to protect it. Yeah, we've got to be using them high factors, guys. Yeah, honestly, bro. Yeah, you got to keep it safe, man. Keep it safe.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Big up to Rob as well, man. You get me? He's shining today, man. He's smiling. He got a fresh trim. He's living life.
Finally. Listen, finally, not just a win, a clean sheet. I didn't, let alone a win. I didn't know when a clean sheet would come from, but back to anyways. Gonna keep my feet on the ground. There's, you know what did Kobe say? Job's not finished. Right, I'm fine. I'm still smiling, but job is not finished. This week's a big week, man. But happy birthday, Potts. Big up LB. Welcome back, Saeed, Jords, Don, the chat. Listen, midday live again. I've won a game. So
big up, man. Big up, man. Big up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Another appearance, another SPS as well. Big up to you on that one as well. And you're smiling as well, man. You get me? Life is chilling.
Man. Hey, chilling, bro. It was a nice weekend. You know, I took a little trip to one of my other apartments in North London. You know what I mean? I just had to go check everything in the house is all right. You know, just make sure that I collect before I leave, as I usually do. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk today. Don't worry about that. We'll talk today, man. But yeah, we got the chat.
Well, just to clarify, you asked 6th, right? In the league, right?
Oh yeah. How many points behind you?
No, that's not how it works, bro. That's literally not how it works, bro.
That's exactly how it works, bro.
Just to clarify, if the season was to end now, you would end 6th right now. Yeah?
When has the season ever ended after 10 games?
I'm just asking a question, bro. I'm literally asking a question. Simple question.
Maybe in the world that you went, maybe the igloo that you went to, bro, because you didn't go to no sun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in that world over there, it ends after 10 games. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And do you know what? If Sunderland win, you drop to 7th.
Oh,
just saying.
And if Sunderland win, they go above you. So what are we doing here?
Oh shit!
Obi, why are you laughing? They go above you.
Oh shit!
We're all finished, man. But listen, let me
by the way, I'm all right as well.
Yeah, I was gonna come to you, man.
But just get out there. I'm not too bad. Nobody cares how the Spurs fans feel, but I'm not too bad.
No, we care, man. We care, man. We care, man.
Don't act like you've been here before. Man's all got his tongue out and that for 3 points. I don't know, like man all getting his tongue out, hands up before the show started. Like, act like you've been here, but I hear it.
Yeah, man. No, big up to you, Jords. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're blessed each every time, man. But I can't lie, bro. You get owned, man, by Chelsea. You know what I mean, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chelsea own you, bro. Like, you have to admit it. You lot are just Chelsea's, you know what, man? Because every time they come to your ground, apart from 1 year, I think it was Graham Potter.
When you finished 12th, yep.
Done a madness, you get me? 0.05 XG. It's crazy, bro.
Saeed,
Chelsea.
It's worse than that, bro. I saw a graphic that Sky Sports put up in the bottom corner. You've only beat them 8 times in the Premier League era. That is
Nah. All right, look at that stat. Check him out.
8 times in the Premier League era. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bring him back before I start cooking. Yeah, because I don't know where he's gone. Yeah? You're back. I thought you went with Levy, blood. You know what I'm saying? But you're back active here. You know what I mean, Jords? Why is it every time I come to collect at your gaff, bro? You know what I mean? That's why I said it's one of my little apartments. It's my little project that I've got going on in North London right now, bro. Yeah? Can't pay, and Moises will take it away, blood. That's every single time he plays you, man, bro. Yeah? Saw in the headlock on this side, bro. You had Bergvall got slapped off the pitch, bro. Yeah? Xavi Simons came on and got hooked off, bro. Yeah? Running riot over that side. He couldn't do nothing to Gusto, bro. Yeah? What did Kudus do to Cucurella? Yeah? What did Kudus do to Cucurella? Nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing, bro. Van de Ven, yo, this guy forgot to play football in this game. I don't know what was going on with him because he was moving mad. Yeah? He couldn't do all that pressing, right? And this João Pedro guy, the guy that you said is not going to score, happened to have as many shots as he's had this season, Jules, against your club. You know what I'm saying, bro? He should have left with the match ball, if anything, bro. You know what I mean?
Why didn't he?
He was because he wasn't clinical. That's why. You know what I'm saying? But you're lucky Delap wasn't on the pitch.
So I was right in thinking that he missed three clear-cut opportunities. Those chances he had are 1 XG.
Hey, you can't talk it. You can't talk it. You can't talk it.
You don't need to talk because you know I'm talking fast.
You got to listen. You got to listen right now. Yeah, you got to listen right now because you've got a big flop in your team right now, bro. Yeah, a big flop because I know when Xavi Simons came on, he was hoping that he was wearing blue. Yeah, talking about ring. How about you fucking ring yourself on the pitch, bro? Yeah, how about you do something on the pitch instead of just getting knocked off the ball, not doing nothing, bro? Yeah, left hand side, nothing. Down the middle, nothing. Useless guy, bro. Yeah, you're so lucky. Porro was up against Garnacho, who don't like the outside, and he didn't have to face Gittins because you know what time it would have been for that guy, bro. You know what time it would have been for him, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, try bring on Romero because Danso was getting barged by Pedro. Yeah. Even Kudus, all that Ghanaian food couldn't help Kudus this time, bro. All those boiled eggs couldn't help Kudus this time because I saw Caicedo shift man out the way, blood. Yeah, that's the first ever time I've seen Kudus fly when he's gone shoulder to shoulder of someone, bro. It was an absolute walk in the park for us. Reece James, Chalobah, Fofana, Sanchez. Yeah, guys like to cook Sanchez, but broski, all them little crosses that you're putting in, all those free kicks you're putting in, grab. You know what I'm saying? Good. You know what I mean? Every single time. Good. Yeah. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing it right in front of me, bro. I absolutely loved it because I wasn't confident going into this game. I wasn't confident looking at that lineup, yeah? But I still predicted that would win 2-1. You and Deji came on my channel, my fucking gaff, talking about we're gonna beat these guys. I'm so confident we're gonna beat these guys.
I don't mean to expose you. I don't mean to expose you. We were on the phone as you were walking to Out Lane. What did you say to me?
Bro, I just said that. I just said that, bro. After when I saw the lineup, I was not confident even more. I'm saying in the preview ROMs, I didn't predict that lineup, bro. I still said 2-1. You know what I'm saying? But these man came with so much confidence, like they're playing this fluid football. Your football stinks. Yeah. Every time I watch you, man, this season, Jords, it's like watching Arsenal from last season, bro. You're playing for corners, right? You're going to one guy on the right-hand side, similar to what they used to do with Saka. Now it's just Kudus and inshallah. Now it's Poro whipping it in and inshallah. Nothing down the middle with Bergvall and Paulinho. Where's the progression with those two, bro? Yeah? Where is it? You know what I'm saying? Jed Spence, all Jed Spence knows is to threaten people, do nothing else on the pitch. I don't see no assists from that guy. I don't see no goals from that guy. Yeah? What else does he do, bro? You know what I mean? Apart from, he just wants to ignore his manager. Delinquent. Young delinquent. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah? You, man, got taken to the cleaners. Thank you for the same 3 points that we keep collecting from you guys. Because you know what time it is when you come to the bridge, Jords? I might as well take it off as a W already, bro. I might as well give myself an extra 3 points right now, blood. Yeah? You're shit. Yeah? And it's going to be dark for you in the next month. You have some dark fixtures coming up, right? Because Man United's attack clicking at the weekend. It's not Garnacho this time missing in front of goal, buddy. It's in Buemo. Yeah? It's Tesco. Yeah? It's Cunha. You know what I mean? They've got something. They've got something for you. Yeah? They have to have something for you because you have nothing in attack. Absolutely nothing in your attack. It stinks, Jords. Yeah? If you're telling me you can't set up better without Julio and Madison, what is going on? So Frank is just there earning a wage to do nothing, bro. You still think it's like Brentford, big man? Fix up. You're a joke. You're a joke of a club, bro. Never, ever try and pipe up and predict yourself to beat us confidently the way he was the other day. Yeah? Never do that, bro. Because when you talk about the Premier League era, there's not been a single team that's won more games against a certain other opposition unless it's Chelsea Spurs, bro. Yeah? We have beaten you the most times in the Premier League era, bro. Know your place. 3-point lane as always, blood. Know your fucking place, Jords.
Well, lucky for us, football didn't start in the Premier League era. So your stat sounds nice. And, you know, you can keep making it to be some massive, great stat. But football didn't start then. It's only the last 30 years, but cool. We're talking about... No, Don, I stayed quiet. If you're gonna say all that, I'm now allowed to respond. So a lot of what you said, I'm going to break down one word. So João Pedro, let's talk about him. I said he wasn't going to score. Didn't actually look like he was going to score. The goal he did score had to be gifted to him, and Caicedo or whoever it was had to put the ball on a plate to an open net for him to put it in the back. Let's have it right, bro. He had to put it on an open net.
That's
give
nasty,
him the goal.
Bro. That's
so João Pedro, man. As much as you want to sit there and talk, bad boy João Pedro. He missed 3 open chances. He wasn't that good. Chelsea weren't that good. Spurs were awful.
But he still scored to win the game, though, just to clarify.
Again, so LB, he said what I said in the pre-match in our pre-match preview.
Yeah, but you were responding to him.
I said that he was going to score.
And he scored.
He scored an open goal, but missed 3 other chances that were actually very easy
to bury your club.
And again, if he was that good, the player that Don keeps trying to, because Don said it like, bad boy João Pedro. Bad boy João Pedro would have left with a hat-trick on the weekend, but didn't. Bad boy Chelsea are on the same points as us, behind us in the table by goal difference. You know, you were better than us on the day. We were shit on the day. We didn't step up. None of the players performed. You're talking about some of these players like Pedro, lucky that Gittins didn't. Gittins did come on. Gittins missed the easiest opportunity of the game yet again. Chelsea aren't that good. We made you look so much better than you actually are in that game. We made you look so much better. Our lack of attacking output, like you said, our lack of attacking output is down to Thomas Frank, but also some of the players just not performing. We were too easy. The attacking patterns were too rehearsed, and there wasn't enough variety. Like you said, we just kept getting out to the wings and trying to make it work through Kudus. It wasn't good enough. But now you're trying to sit here and paint the story to be that Chelsea is this team again because of da.
Where did I say that? No. I'm talking
you
about
had a good performance against Spurs, and it wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that good. Because if you actually look at it, yeah, when you look at it,
people, blood.
No.
You've done a lot of talking.
Don. You've done enough talking. You had a 12-minute segment.
Let him marinate a little bit more, Don. Let him marinate a little bit more because he's cooking himself. Yeah, go on.
He is.
So and then you said, now this weekend you come up against Mboimo, Sesko. Ain't nobody scared of that Man United attack. What are we doing here, bruv? We're talking about a Man United attack that doesn't score that many goals. They only found themselves 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, that man only found their foot in the Premier League. You're going to come to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next week, and you probably won't score a goal. Romero is back. What players bit? Romero is back. When Romero come onto the pitch, nobody was afraid of the Chelsea attack. We were cleaning it up. It was just poor from us. Every time we got on the ball, we broke down our own play. Every time we got on the ball, we
Why did it break down?
Because we didn't play the ball forward, Don. It wasn't because you guys done stuff so great.
So who's that fault?
Kudus didn't get locked up.
That's what I'm saying, Saeed. Is Don's trying to paint it to be Chelsea was so good that made Tottenham shit. No, Tottenham was so shit that we made Chelsea look good.
No. Get out of
it. Did you guys watch any time when Tottenham got on the ball and thought, that's some decent play there? They actually done all right. Nothing.
Because we didn't let you play.
There was never that. It wasn't because you couldn't let us, because we were poor.
But Caicedo was quality in the game, bro.
Caicedo was class.
One thing I said to Alex sitting next to me, right? That first half, because bro, we were comfortably the better team after the first half, right? Even in the second half as well. We were winning our first balls. We were winning our second balls. We were counter pressing the life out of you, bro. Yeah, that away end, Jords, is literally. It felt like I was on the pitch, bro. I'm literally at the bottom. Yeah, and every single time a Spurs player was trying to show for the ball, there's a blue guy that's running to him, bro. We did not let you play your football. Frank tried to play a box midfield by bringing on. You basically had
the football was getting the ball to the wide area, working out to Kudus on the right hand side, and then Kudus tried to get into the middle. The one thing you guys done really well was the man-to-man marking, winning the duels. We weren't winning our basic duels, but you're sitting here saying Tottenham couldn't play through the press. We didn't try to play through the press. That was the problem. We didn't try, bro.
But there's two things here, though, Jules. There's two problems here because you already know about your pivot. There's no progression in that pivot for one, and at the same time, we were not allowing these guys to even attempt to do it, bro. That's my point. The way that we were counter-pressing you, bro.
That's it.
Reece in the midfield, Caicedo, the goal literally came from us counter-pressing you. The guy won the ball from Spence. You got it back. Then he won it from Van de Ven. That little bit of play there was literally a connotation of the game. We did not allow you to play. It was very similar to what we did to Liverpool, bro.
Again,
right?
I can look I can break down that same scenario and say the negativeness and the passiveness in the way we played, because the ball went to Spence, went to Van de Ven. Van de Ven played it into Xavi Simons' foot. Xavi Simons in that position should have turned and spun and tried to play it forward. Should have turned out on Caicedo, because we see him do it. How many times do you see him in the game win fouls off of receiving the ball on a touch and on the half turn sort of shifting his body out, turning out, and then winning a foul? He showed that in the game, most of the game. He was winning fouls. That's the only thing he done well, was win fouls. Yeah. But in that moment, he played it back to Van de Ven in a dangerous scenario because we were so passive. They looked shook. The players looked shook to try and play forward.
We made you shook.
We didn't shook from this moment one.
It's a mentality thing, though. Hold on, Robs, before you come in. We rattled you, bro. It's a mental, like
we was rattled 100%, but I don't think it was
the mental side of the game as well, Jords, right? Because
again, it wasn't rattled because the way you were playing. We were just rattled from minute one. I think
I'm telling you now, if Chelsea had sat back, you would have had a lot more confidence on the ball. Reason being, for one, bro, before the game, you were so loud, louder than last season, because last season, if you remember, you had Ange, it wasn't really going great at the time or whatever, all of that, right? Bro, this time round, I was even saying to the people around me, I said, bro, these men are fucking loud today, right? We did not allow you to play. From minute one, we was all over you like a rash, bro. All over you. And your players are thinking, yo, where we going to go? Because the moment we go into the midfield, Caicedo's there. Even Enzo, was working hard off the ball, bro. Everyone in that midfield was pressing you. Our wingers, the way Ganacho and Neto were working off the ball. Fantastic. Fantastic, bro.
I feel like you're being a very disingenuous to Don and Chelsea, and let me say why. As you two were speaking, I was going through your home record. this is a Spurs thing, bro. Because since the start of the season, Bournemouth beat you at home.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say, Roms. Our home record was bad. And so when we come in with this crowd that's even louder, the pressure's on the Spurs fans. The pressure crumbled from the players. Sorry, the players have crumbled under the pressure at home again. This isn't the first time we perform like this at home. This has been another time. We've done this against Bournemouth. We've done this against Wolves. This is reoccurring at-home performances. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not being disingenuous to Chelsea. I'm saying that Tottenham have done this 3-4 times at home this season. So it's not Chelsea that are doing this. It's our players that are doing this. So we're being poor on ourselves. So I'm looking at Tottenham. You can look at Chelsea and say they were good in certain aspects because they were good at certain aspects.
Do you think to be right at once?
Yeah, I was going to say, to be right.
But Chelsea were good. For me, I watched that game, Jords, and I thought that should have been 3-4-0 to Chelsea, bro. Like,
exactly.
They had ample opportunities to put that game in bed. And again, that does show Chelsea's, you could say, cutting edge lack of efficiency. Don would admit they could have been 3-4 up, and they should have put that game to bed. So I think that's the only, I'm not going to say negative because you won the game. That's probably the only thing you can improve on. But we already know that about Chelsea. But as for you lot, you don't even need XG to tell you it was 0.0 whatever. Just watch the game. And I didn't think you threatened them at least. And you said it earlier in your segment. I thought Spurs not even getting into their half barely. Forget even getting shots on goal. You weren't even getting into their final third. And I thought, this is concerning now. This is very concerning. I'm not going to lie. Especially your home field, because you're like the inverse of Newcastle. I think you're the best team away. I don't even think you've drawn away in the league. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even think you've drawn.
No, they did.
Yeah, the thing is, I know they weren't great offensively, bro, but this is where I've got to big up my back line, right? Because for me, this game was won because of our back line, Sanchez, and our midfield. Fofana, bro. Fofana just needs to stay fit. This is the quality that we're missing, because I come on here and I'm embarrassed when I'm having to see Tosin and Chalobah, seeing what they're doing last week. You're
going to praise Chalobah though, because I've heard you praise.
I am going to praise him. I am going to praise him, right? But last week, Fofana's on the pitch. He's not watching Tosin doing what he was doing, bro. He's going to go and get the ball off of him. He's not going to do a Chalobah. But having him come into the lineup, bro, 6 out of 6 aerial duels. Every time the ball was about to go to Mwani, he's stepping in and intercepting, bro. He's carrying the ball into the midfield, right? From minute go, I could tell he was on it. Gusto had a fantastic game as well. Chalobah, like you're saying, on the left, he was actually using his left foot, bro. There was one clearance in the box that he made, yeah? It was like a last-ditch tackle. Amazing, right? He was brilliant. And then on the other side, you had Cuckoo. I've already told you guys, this guy's world class. He's locked up so many wingers. Yamal is another one who's going to lock up as well. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get locked up as well.
This is where Don does too much.
Can you say that for the people?
Clip this.
Why are you getting
Don't worry, man. Yeah, he's very dope. Yeah, I'm not saying Saka's in there, Salah's in there, Anthony's in there, Kudus is in there. Who else is going to be in there, bro? You know what I mean? Bare guys are in there in that penitentiary.
So well, bro.
Yamal is another one. He'll be in there.
Savio did rinse this guy last year. I'll just say that.
Yamal is another one. You know what I mean? But anyway, bro, like I said, our midfield, Caicedo, I've lost adjectives for this guy. Like, people want to do comparisons. For me, there is no comparison. For me, he's the best midfielder in the league. You know what I'm saying? I already told you, LB, he stole Rodri's chain. Yeah, it's gonna have to take a long time for Rodri to get that chain back. You know, get him some fitness, get him at least 10 games in a row, playing at a world-class level, and then maybe we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even a season, LB. But for now, your boy's in the dust. You know what I'm saying? He's in the dust for now. Enjoy that little Ballon d'Or. You know what I'm saying? But now it's time for some Moises.
This is a guy who's played, 3 Champions League games, by the way. So just have that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? But Caicedo, bro, honestly, this guy's he's unbelievable. Unbelievable guy, man. And I'm telling you, Saeed, yeah, bro, the moment we can get Lavia fit in this team and Caicedo can go up even more, you'll be seeing similar shit to what he did to Spurs, bro. Because that guy counter-pressing you from the front, it's long. It's long for team.
But you know what it is, though? For me, I said it, guys. I said it. Tottenham's attack is overrated, man. Like, when you look at Javi Simmons, dead food. Kolo Muani, I keep saying it. Yeah, but he looks tidy on the ball. He's got a bit of link up, guys. Brother, dead food. Yeah. Kudus, I'm sorry, man. It's all good, well, acting busy, but we need something, my guy. You get me? Because he's a very good guy, you know, Kudus here. Even though I do rate him, but he's a very good guy acting busy without actually doing anything, bro. So again, need more from him. Who else is there? Bergvall.
You know what it is, though? Again, Bergvall's not part of our attack. You're talking about attackers.
No, what I'm saying,
you're talking about Bergvall. You're talking about Bergvall and you're mentioning attackers.
Look how quick Tom's on it.
You're cooked, Saeed. The actual fact are, from last season, we're missing over 80 GA in our attack right now from unavailability. Son obviously got sold. Kulusevski had over 20 GA last season.
You upgraded in Simmons, bro. You upgraded.
You want to ignore it, but Maddison, Kulusevski, and Solanke all had together at least 70 goals and assists. 70 from last season. We're missing our starting attack. We're missing our starting and experienced players to come and make this attack better. Has the attack been good so far this season? No, but that's because Thomas Frank is focused on building the defensive foundations. We are so much better defensively than you guys are in your attack. That's the different side, and that's where the balance will come, because us defensively are the third best defensive team in the league so far this season. You guys are not that.
You're not Stoke. You know what I'm saying, bro? We're not doing this whole best defense in the league right now. If you're not winning games, bro, forget this defense, bro. Forget this defense, bro. With Arsenal, they're finding a balance. So don't try and be an Arsenal.
We have won games. We won more games than you, Saeed. What are you doing? You can't smile at me and say you're not winning games.
At home, bro, you need to be winning more games, bro. Simple as that. The context right now is that you, man, stunk out the gap. And even in your away games, bro, if you want to put it into perspective, bro, a lot of it was set pieces. A lot of it was deflected goals.
But it's fine when other teams score set pieces.
It's true.
Doing the Tottenham set pieces.
Now, bro, you have to be honest about yourself. You get me? Like, it's all good and well saying, yeah, but we won games, bro. But we put it into context here. The games weren't like, wow, like Tottenham were amazing.
Right, Jords. Take it from me. When you're winning games, you
got to say it like this. If you're scoring early set, like Arsenal, for example, you score early set pieces, you then take your foot off the gas a little because you've already got a 1-goal lead. You score a second set piece in the game, then you don't need to attack no more. The game's over. So when you're saying you haven't looked that good, well, we're 2-0 up. You don't need to attack.
You got to kill teams off. You got to kill them.
Again, you have to look at managers. Managers are very different. Thomas Frank is someone who will get a 2-goal lead. You don't need to go out there and get 3, 4, 5 goals all the time. That's what.
Why not?
We had that with Ange where we'd go 2-0 up, try to get the third.
You said you got the best defense in the league.
No, I didn't. I said we got the third best defense in the league. Or second.
Well, there you go. So if you got the third best defense, then you should rely on that. You should be looking.
But that's because of the foundation that he's built with the system defensively. It doesn't just come with the players are the third best defense.
Sorry, man, this is bollocks what I'm hearing right
now. What you're hearing is football. You just don't like hearing football. You want to hear agenda. So you want to say,
you believe in your defense, yeah? You believe in your structure. You got Paulinho, Bentancur. You should be able to be confident that your team could go on the front foot and score more goals.
George,
rocket science.
George, you know why Saeed's spot on, yeah? Because we have the same energy for Arsenal. We're like, Arsenal need to score more because they got such a good defense.
Exactly.
Trying to take the handbrake off. That's basically what Saeed's trying to say. Because your defense is good, you should actually.
But again, you guys are missing what I'm actually saying. Arsenal's defense is good again because of their system, but also the players are so good. Our defense isn't good because the players are so good. It's because the system that Thomas Frank has put in place.
Wait, so Spence ain't
our back four is good, but you guys are going to be stupid to just ignore that last season it's the same back four that conceded over 100 goals. I'm not stupid. I don't sit here and just completely disregard the 17th team that I saw last season. That there's the same defenders that conceded as many goals they did. I'm saying people are being stupid and thinking that because I'm saying they're the third or second best defense. It's not the players though. That's the system. The players are good, but you would never just leave those players in a back four and say, you guys figure it out. It's going to be fine. We saw with Ange. It was shit. So I'm saying Frank is the reason our defense is so good. But we need to do different, to answer your question, Don, is different attacking plans. We need to start with
Paulinho and Bentancur. Individuals just aren't good enough, Jords. Like,
exactly.
I've said this before. Like, I would be if I was a Spurs fan. I'd be worried about the attack. We scored the most goals in the league. Cool, keep them then. Keep them. Because they ain't good enough. Let's be real. They're just not. Kudus is a good player. Xavi Simons, I actually think is a good player. Kolo Muani, I don't actually think is that bad. But right now, they're not really working. But they're the only ones that I think are half decent. Richarlison stinks. Let's just have it right. Brennan Johnson, stinky. Odebear, not good enough.
Solanke, terrible.
Solanke, I don't rate him.
He got more GA than most. He got 24 GA last year. People make him seem like he had a shit season.
You're
the GA guy, LB. Look, I can see it right now. You're going and doing your research.
This guy is
24 GA.
Yeah, is 19 in the Premier
No.
League.
Forget about best return. LB, talk about last season. 24 GA.
9 goals. That
but
season, 9 goals Premier
But
League.
he's shit. He got
9 goals.
24 GA.
9
24
goals.
GA
9
in
goals
a
Premier League.
season where he contributed to a trophy. But he's shit.
GA. He's a striker.
He's
9 goals
alright.
in the Premier League.
He's
Because
alright,
he
George.
creates.
He's not
He's
amazing,
a
though, is he?
striker.
We don't do
that
GA
links-
for strikers. We don't do GA for strikers.
Okay, so he scored 16 goals. He scored 16
You said,
goals.
let's do next year. Last year,
Last
Yeah,
year,
got 9 goals.
24
three-
goals and assists.
Oh, I'm talking Premier
16
League.
in all competitions.
It's the
You're
Premier League
talking
show.
Premier League because you want to talk Premier League. I'm talking all
I'm
season
talking
because it's
Premier
for
League.
all
Is that not your
season.
bread and butter? Is the Premier League not the bread
Bread
and
and
butter?
butter doesn't matter. All season is what matters. If a
Factually
player
speaking-
performs and he's scoring in
factually
other
speaking-
competitions, and wait, no, factually speaking, you're trying to disregard goals that he led us to winning something last season.
I'm
Something
asking you a
didn't do.
serious question.
You didn't
He's
win nothing
28
last
years-
season.
I'm asking
LB.
you a bro, stop
crazy.
raging, bro. I'm asking you a simple question. Yeah?
Yes, mate, you didn't win nothing last year, but you're trying to disregard
28 years
my
old.
player's
Look at
trophy
him. Look how
contributing
rattled
goals.
he is.
You're a
Hey,
madman.
what are we doing?
We didn't win nothing last year. Why are we doing it?
So rattled.
Chris,
Yeah.
you are
Let me
we
ask
doing
you-
it?
Let me ask you a question. Simple question.
Right.
Yes or no? He's 28 years old. Yes or no? Has Solanke scored more than 10 goals in the Premier League? More
28.
than once?
My God, it gets worse.
Again,
He's
I
28.
don't
Yes
care
or no
about your
question?
Premier League
I
stats.
thought he was
I
much
don't
younger
You
than
don't
28.
care about Premier League stats. Why do you care
At
about Premier
Tottenham,
League?
he
He's
got
a grown man.
15 goals in
He's
his first
28
season.
years old and he
I
scored
didn't
over
know he
10
was
goals in
28.
the Prem once.
I swear down. I swear
Once.
down.
In his first
I thought
season.
Solanke, yeah. I
He's
swear down, I
28.
thought Solanke was like 25. I didn't know
I
he was
keep telling
28.
people,
Nah,
Oh
man.
my God.
he's 28, bro.
Yeah, no, man.
That's terrible.
He scored over 10 goals in the Premier League once.
mad.
And he's
That's
28.
mad.
People keep on
I'm
acting
trying-
like
And again, and this is where
We're just
people
trying to
just-
help you out, George.
Solanke, no,
Just
but
below it.
Solanke
He ain't
hasn't
good
played
enough
this
now.
season, so you're all trying to cook Solanke for a guy that hasn't played this
I
season.
ain't cooking for the last 10 years of his
And
career.
you're also trying to
bro.
cook him for last year when, again, LB, he done something your team didn't do last year. Talk about a guy contributing to a fucking trophy, and you're trying to disregard it. What are we doing here?
We got it.
George, you're
I'll
speaking to
give
a
you
City
the
fan about
credit.
it.
You're mad.
What are we
Yes,
doing?
Roms, if I'm speaking to a City fan, he should understand if a guy's scoring to a trophy and contributing to a trophy, you don't disregard those goals.
George,
Maybe
do
we-
you not need
One
better in
discard
your
what
attack
we-
then? Is this what you're arguing? Do you not need better in your attack then? Are we
And
wrong?
that's not what
It's
I'm arguing.
overrated,
You
Darren.
know
Brennan Johnson.
exactly what I
Brennan
said.
Johnson
People
won
don't
me
wanna
that
listen, they wanna
trophy.
hear
You
it.
still got Brennan Johnson. He's on the bench.
Yes,
He
I-
won.
By the way, 100 appearances today, by the way.
we all went
Can we
out.
just
and-
also Can we also quickly ask Jords? I just want to. Why can't you win in your own stadium, man? It's absolutely dreadful. You've moved to
That's
that
what we
beautiful
need to speak
stadium,
about. The home record.
and you've lost.
Wait.
I see a stat here. We've been at the Emirates for 20 years almost. We've only lost 6 more games than them at home since they moved in 5 years ago. What the hell is going on there?
Let's
Why
talk
can't
about
you-
Wembley. Let's talk about
home
Wembley.
record
When
is
you look at it,
shocking,
like
man.
obviously,
They were good at Wembley.
since we moved to our new stadium, it's just been a poor period for us as a club. In it, we've been up and down. We've had about 4 or 5 managers in this new stadium. Ange lost about half of those games. To be honest, I think it was like 18 or something like that. So, obviously, in the last 2 years, our home record has been worse.
It's
than
been one of
anything,
your
but
best periods
we
in
just-
your football's career. You won a trophy. What are you talking about? It's
What's
been a
in
bad
the
period.
LB, man? You got to stop saying
So
something.
now
Don't
it is
know the
about Premier League.
It's
Now
not
it is
about
about Premier League.
Well, no,
Now
it's
it
not.
is about Premier League.
You're
yeah?
saying it's been one of our best periods as a club, but we're
It
talking
has,
about our home.
factually speaking.
No, but
it has.
LB, we're talking about our home record, so you're making it an irrelevant point. Dan
But-
asked
so-
about our home record.
Yes.
I'm saying since we've come into our new stadium, we've
Yes.
had about 5 managers. We've played
Yes.
in a poor period because we had our
And it's
worst
one of
ever
your most
finish.
successful
We had our
periods as your
worst
club.
ever finish and 2 of our worst ever finishes within that period. 2 seasons out of 5 outside of Europe. We didn't have that for about 6 or 7 years, 16 years straight or something like that. So now that you're telling me that it's our best period, it's just lies. We had a good
It's
year.
not. It's not. How is it a
We had a
lie?
good year trophy wise.
Actually speaking, last year was your best season in what, the last 15, 20
by
years?
trophies, by
He just
success,
reminded you that. He just
by
reminded you that.
statistics, because again, Dan is using statistics to come up with the stats of
Yes.
how many games we've lost. It's
Yes.
been one of our worst periods. Our last 5 years was worse than the period between 2015 and 2020 and the period between 2010 and 2015. So you're now going to tell me that across those years we were better. We wasn't better. What are we doing here?
Well, you said
Because
it
one
was
of
one of your
trophy.
worst
Less
periods. I'm just
successful is what you
highlighting
mean.
the
It is,
fact that
actually,
last
it is.
year was one of your best years.
Last year was actually
what
factually our
they're saying,
worst
though,
ever
George,
losing percentage.
George, what
ever
are you
in
saying
as a
though?
club.
George, what he's saying though, LB, is he's saying that has been more successful in the last few years than the period you're talking
Correct.
about. The period you're talking about under Poch was really good to watch for Tottenham fans, but he actually
win anything.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, but Dan, that's not what we're discussing. You asked me about the home record. You guys...
I asked you something ages ago, but you've moved on to something else now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you guys don't listen. What I'm talking about again is you said the home record. We've been in a bad period, so our home record isn't good because the 5 years we've moved into the stadium, we've been shit. Been up and down.
Let me just read something, people. Let me just read something because, like I said, the next month for these lot is looking dark. Yeah. So they've got Copenhagen tomorrow. Then they've got Man United at home. Then they've got Arsenal away, the first game back, yeah, at Arsenal the Emirates. Then they've got PSG away, yeah. They've got Fulham at home, and then they've got Newcastle away. How many 3 points have we seen in there, people? Because I'm not seeing many.
Not many, man. Not many. I can't lie.
Man, I can't lie.
I see a few draws, no wins. I see a
few.
That might be LLL. You might be the new Liverpool, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might be the
hey.
Listen, but it's true though. Listen, you might be Thomas Frank out soon, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. Man.
Just make sure you get a win this week.
I was just about to say, are you going to beat them?
You will beat them. You will beat them.
No. Wait. I need to clarify.
We will beat them. We will beat them. Don't worry. It's not Ange anymore. It's not Ange anymore, man.
You know that's cute, and that's cute because
it's
cute because since we've done this midday live show, you've never beaten me, Saeed.
Yeah,
so again, you come on here every year, every time with confidence.
Yeah, I know, but it's gonna change.
No. You talk to me like you're doing something, and you never do something. So again, keep talking the way you do, because when I beat you this weekend, and you're gonna be like, oh, you just beat us. Yeah. Know your place. You haven't beaten us in 7 games. 7 games.
The last time we beat you was Ronaldo. Yeah, you've had our number.
The same year that we beat Chelsea. It's a long time ago, right?
It's a long time, but all things come to an end. You feel me? And this is your little period, you know what I mean, where you've had your little Ange protection and whatnot, and it's all good. You get me? Madison is not there as well. He's not here to save your ass as well, because Madison always cooks United. So we will be there.
Have you beat them in their new ground? Have you
yes, Ronaldo.
Only the Ronaldo season.
Yeah, Ronaldo season.
He's got a hat trick, I swear.
Yeah. 3-2. He scored a banger that game. I was
it was like on the volley, innit?
Man. And there's no Son as well, man. Burn that Son as well. There's no Son as well, man. That guy always causes problems. But listen, can Chelsea, before we move on, Chelsea, can you not now go on a run now? Because you keep doing this stop and start now. Can you go on a run? Can you, Don?
Bro, it's the same thing I tell you all the time, bro. Like, if we play like this and we fucking set up properly, we can go on a run. We're going back this week for Champions League, but we've got Wolves at home this weekend. New manager or not, we have to be.
Apparently, coming to hard, you know.
Don, can I just say right now, they're looking at Gary O'Neill, who was good for them for a certain amount of time, and obviously got sacked. I'm saying from now, you probably beat Karabag, but you'll draw that game.
Bro, I'm telling you, we've
got the new Wolves manager.
No, they're saying that they're looking at Ten Hag's being considered as well.
Yeah. But anyway, we should be winning that game. We should be winning that game, right? Like, regardless of what we put out, bro, you need to make sure you're winning that game. And then we've got Burnley, the first game back, and then it's Arsenal. Right?
Title shots.
Hey, one game at a time right now, man. One game at a time right now.
Give us a little sign, man.
We're not in a title race right now.
You do the cams, yeah?
Yeah.
One game at a time.
I'm doing that cams right now. I'm telling you, it's one game at a time right now, man. But yeah, you're right, Saeed. We're too up and down. You know, like we played really well against Liverpool, and then we don't follow it up properly, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we need to make sure that we win, man.
Yeah. And let me get these super chats in. Jackson scored a hat-trick versus Spurs. JP missed a lot. Jords equals Spence. All back, no bike. Fake, man, shush. In summary, Spurs lack quality.
And Gittins when he come on, so just saying that.
Yeah. Lissan says, in Spurs, somebody lack quality, like okay jerseys. Aye, that's funny. George saying United's attack just found themselves. It's very ironic when Van der Ven is your leading goal scorer this season. When is your attack finding themselves?
Are we not to you, man?
Yeah.
Van der Ven's your highest goal scorer.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's mad. But they got a good attack apparently. By the way, George says you're confident if United beat you Saturday lunchtime, please don't deflect to missing 6-7 attackers. Nah, he won't do that.
The Chelsea lost either. Didn't mention it.
Yeah. George's lying about his defense as if we can't fact check. Man City, Newcastle are fighting for second, third best defense. 14 teams have conceded less XG than Spurs.
That's cap. We have the same goals conceded as Man City, and Newcastle conceded 3 more. So people need to stop lying. But,
yeah. Listen, I know Dan's got a shoot soon because obviously it's his birthday and we want to let him enjoy his birthday. But Arsenal top of the league, man. You get me? Gyökeres scored. It should have been more, man. I watched the game back. He should have really battered Burnley. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's 2-0 Declan Rice goal as well. You get me? Yeah, man, looking good, man. Looking good. You know what I'm saying? Everything's looking good, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, we did the job, man. First half, we pretty much did the job. Second half, I thought it was a little bit of a poor watch, actually. I thought Burnley came into it, as far as Arsenal were concerned. I felt like they were a little bit confident, a little bit arrogant in the second half, really, thinking that we were 2-0 and it was job done, because I thought Burnley actually tried. I don't think they really did much at our goal, but I thought we struggled to control the second half. But the first half was so good, man. That's the best 45 minutes I've seen from Victor Gyökeres, to be fair. He was literally involved in everything that was good going forward. Thought he was excellent. Obviously, he scored his goal as well, but he was a big part in the second goal.
That pass to Trossard was amazing.
Trossard, thought that was excellent. And he just did everything right in terms of off the ball as well. So big fan of what Gyökeres did. Defensively, Arsenal were just so good, boys. They just are. They just look so good, so organised. Calafiori deserves a mention. I know he got highlighted on Match of the Day. He's a player that I wasn't really sure about last season, but this season he started so well and he's looking consistent now. Timber's just ridiculous, if I'm honest. Absolutely ridiculously good. And Gabriel and Saliba, I mean, they're monsters, but Gabriel is just unbelievable from corners, man. You just cannot stop this guy. He's just so good. You can put 3 or 4 on him. He still wins them, wins the ball. So big fan of that. And this midfield is looking the most balanced it has in a long time. And for me, Declan Rice deserves a mention. I thought he was by far the best player on the pitch. He was absolutely outstanding. And I was kind of on my own, really. I was in the minority when I said I didn't really like him in this kind of attacking advanced 8 role. I didn't really like Rice there. I thought he had good games there. We saw him last season against PSV, Real Madrid, Man United away, where he played really well in that role, but wasn't really consistent as he is when he drops deeper. Now that we brought Zubimendi into the role and they're playing closer together, they're liking a double pivot, more box to box. I think they look excellent. I've got to be honest. I think they look excellent together. They look really good. And I think Zubimendi has complemented Rice, if I'm honest, because Rice doesn't have to go do everything now. Zubimendi can sit there. Now, I like Thomas Partey, and I do think we were going to miss him. But the biggest compliment I can give to Zubimendi is that although he's not as physical as Partey, on the ball, he's technically much better. Like he is.
He's transformed your midfield. He's transformed your midfield, bro. Like if Arsenal go on to
Zubimendi,
if Arsenal go on to win the league, you can argue that it's probably been their most, between him and Gabriel, like they've been transformative, bro, for your team. I can't lie.
Yeah. And you know what? You have to big up Arteta for that, because he wanted Zubimendi for quite some time in that kind of 6 role, but neither of them are really playing as the kind of lone 6 at the moment, which I think has definitely complemented both of them. And I think both of them deserve a mention. I didn't actually think Saka was that great. Some of the Arsenal fans in my chat were saying he had a good game. I didn't think he did, personally. I thought him...
What's going on with him? Is it injury? Because people say it's injury.
He's not quite Saka? Right. He's not quite right, bruv, I don't think. If I'm honest still.
I saw something interesting on him earlier as well, because... Arsenal fans love to bring up this, non-penalty goals and that for Palmer. But I'm seeing right now Saka, non-penalty goals, He's got 1 in his last 16 games. And he's got 0 assists in his last 21 games, broski. What's going on?
He's in a bad form right now, man. He's in bad form. He hasn't recovered properly from that injury. The last time his stats were really quite impressive was obviously before he got injured. But I do think the injury has cost him, and I think he's trying to get back into it. I see him one game, he looks outstanding. The next one, he's a little bit...
Are you talking about the injury he got this time last year? Just the one that he came back from in March?
Yeah. The main one. Yeah, the main one. I don't think he's really been the same since, if I'm honest. But look, I think he's going to be okay. He's just, we got to give him what's needed. I hope we look after him. I really do, because that's the reason.
Eze as well, man.
We haven't. And Eze, was not good, man. I don't think Eze was good. I've not been massively like wowed by him yet, if you get me. I think he's been good. He's got his goals and assists. Like he's got his goal against Palace, his goal again in the League Cup. He obviously got that assist, which was beautiful for Martinelli. He obviously crossed the ball for Gyökeres to get an assist against Forest. So he's got goals and assists, but I'm not seeing the instrumental Eze that I saw for Palace. And to be fair to Palace fans, they did kind of say, like, he's good.
Slow burner.
He's do this every game. So I kind of expected Eze to be, you know, what he is. But
do you think a lot of people overrated what he is? Because he was starving.
Overrated him because he's a guy who turns up in games and he turns up in big games. He's been a good player. I think a lot of people thought it was a good signing for Arsenal. So I'm not going to go now and say it was a wrong signing because I think he has been good. But I never thought he was going to be instrumental. Like when we signed him, I was like, cool, and it's quite funny.
Yeah, people were saying game changer.
I never. You don't need him to be that though, guy. Though you just need him to come in and just supplement it. The thing is with the players, I always think that like when a player like Eze is 27 and he's still at Palace, I always just think in the back of my head like, if he's that good, like why haven't Madrid not gone for him? Why ain't City gone for him? Why ain't Liverpool gone for him? Why ain't Bayern gone for him? Like why is he 27 and still at Palace? No, I like the player. Yeah, but obviously there must have been something that other clubs have seen that why they've not made the move. But I think people are being unfair on him, because I don't think Arsenal need him to be game changer.
No,
they just need him to come in and just be like better than what we've got.
No, Don. We're not letting them do this. Because when it's everyone else's, when it was Wirtz, Wirtz didn't need to be a game changer. But Wirtz.
Wait a second. Are you comparing Eze to Wirtz? You're having a shocker today, you bro. No way are you comparing Eze to Wirtz, bro.
I can't like
LB. He's a 27-year-old moving to a club
because he's Premier League proven, bro.
Premier League proven, exactly.
And
it's all about because he's playing for a good. No. It's because he's LB. It's because he's playing for a good team and Arsenal winning. Nobody cares. If Arsenal was losing, Eze would be the first player to get cooked. But it's because they're winning.
Because as well, though.
I think we're doing a bit too much there, man. I think we're doing a bit too much. Eze's not been had a stinker, man. Come on, like Eze's coming in.
Let's be real, though, man.
He's underwhelmed. He's underwhelmed.
I like Eze, but bro, he's been ineffective, man. Like
ineffective, I agree.
You know what? This is
he got a fucking assist against us and a fucking unbelievable pass that got him a point.
He's got 4 GA.
You know what? It's a high line.
4 GA. So you look at now. I then provide an actual good ball in a massive game, and now you just playing it down. I can't believe
how long ago was that Man City game, LB? How long ago was that fucking Man City game now, blood?
Hang on,
expectations, bro. Wirtz came in and he was expected to fucking hit the ground running and be one of the best creative players in the world.
27 and Premier League proven. We expect a 27-year-old to come in.
Hang on a minute. What are we doing here?
They said Eze's a game changer. They were saying Eze's a game changer, bro, and now you're saying there's no pressure for him.
Just like Gyökeres, what Gyökeres has done, what Eze has done, what Zubamendi's done, all these new guys that have come in, is apart from Zubamendi, we've mentioned has been good. You might not be overly convinced with Gyökeres and Eze, that would be fair. But to say they both had stinkers ain't right. And I know the last few weeks we're acting like Gyökeres can't score for Toffee, and he scored again, and he's now got, I think, 6 goals in 14 or whatever it is. And then obviously you've got Eze, who's got 4 GA in about 8 games. So it's not like these two cannot do anything like Wirtz and Isak have done, right? That's not what we're talking about here. Yeah. So sorry, Rob. But like I can't have that comparison, man. Like, let's be real. So
he scored last week, didn't he, to win the game?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Like,
it's unbelievable. I don't know what Don and Jords expected. Maybe they expect. Hang on a minute, Jords. Hang on a minute. Maybe you two expected, Don and Jords. Maybe you expected 15 goals from Gyökeres and 12 from Eze already. But let's just be realistic. Yeah, they haven't been shocking like you're trying to make out when we're all.
What do you want?
Do you know what this comes down to?
He wants a little bit of protection. He wants a little bit of fairness because when it comes to talking about Reinders, he doesn't want that same pressure put on my man, bro.
What is he on about?
We got gas now.
That is cap because I would have dropped.
Don't go anywhere, man. Don't go anywhere.
In my opinion, I dropped Reinders.
I ain't seen my man since game week 1, blood. What's going on with him?
Finish after game. The series finished after game week 1, bro.
Bro,
for some reason, it was one episode.
Wants to crash it on Eze, despite the fact he won them the game last week, despite the fact he got that assist against City, which was a fantastic pass, yeah.
And against Forest.
Wants to compare him.
So he's had 2 games where he's actually.
How much was he, by the way? 70
Why are you comparing him to Wirtz? That is ridiculous.
2 games in 15 that he's had an impact, and you're sitting there making it seem like it's significant. He's 27. He was brought into Arsenal to actually lead. No. Let's get it right. He's compared.
You obviously thought that Eze was going to walk into Arsenal, start scoring loads of goals, creating loads of goals. I didn't. I expected him to go in there, be a cog in the team, and just integrate. That's it.
No. But LB, I didn't have that high expectation either because I understood. I think a lot of people overrated.
So what did you expect him to do?
Fans,
5G8.
No, but this is what I'm doing.
You know what? Jordan,
I'm maintaining the same energy people have for Simmons, they have for Wirtz, they have for other number 10s. He's a number 10 who gets a lot of opportunity and has not done nothing. He's impacted 2 games out of 15.
Why are you comparing Eze to 15?
Yeah, leave Wirtz out of this, please. Leave Wirtz out of this, please. Leave Virgin out of this. You know, George, I understand what you're saying because in the summer, and I said to the Arsenal fans, calm down. I've always said Odegaard's some people don't think he's a 10, but he's their best creator. In fact, let's not add a number to this. He's their best creator, in my opinion. Some people say he had a bad 18 months, but overall, we have Odegaard's their best creator. Some Arsenal fans are saying, this is what George is saying. Oh my God, some are even saying he's going to displace Odegaard in the 10. And I was like, whoa, calm down. Calm down. And I think what you're seeing now is, some people overrate. Again, I think we all agree. Eze's a good player. I think we're all going to agree that I rate Eze. But I feel like, mainly from the Arsenal fan base, when he came in, they overrated him a bit because I was saying, hold on, he might even not start for you. For me, if he was to start, it would be on the left. But you saw in his early days, he started on the left. He was a bit ineffective. He's now coming to the 10 because Odegaard's obviously out injured. But he doesn't really, on the side, I think you spoke about it last week, he doesn't really have that killer part. What he does have that Odegaard don't have, Eze will shoot a lot more outside the box. And he might get a few more goals than Odegaard. But in terms of that eye of the needle pass, he doesn't really have. And you know, that's actually a good thing for Arsenal that you've got 2 different types of 10. You've got 2 variations.
They signed Booker T, man. They signed Booker T. That's what's happening right now, bro. They signed Rooney, bro. Yeah. All I see, man, doing is spinning like Booker T with his dreads. You know what I'm saying, bro? Spinning round and round and round. And I'm not the only person that said this, LB, because my boy is a season ticket holder. And even he was saying, Eze, I'm sorry, bro. I see him hiding behind players, bro. I see him hiding. I saw him when they played Palace the other week. When they played Palace the other week, I don't know if Munoz and these guys told him, yo, watch when we see in the changing room, yeah, after watch, because he was moving shook that game. I don't care if he scored. I watched the game and he's not been good enough, right? Because when it comes to Palmer not performing and anyone else's players not performing, these guys are quick. But now it's Arsenal winning games. It was only coming.
You know what it is, though. You know what it is, though.
Hold on, Saeed. How dare you try to say?
Let him cook.
Eze was bought to be a cog.
He can try and cook,
man. He's been playing in the Prem. Hold on, bro. He's been playing in the Prem for God knows how long.
That right? Can't be a cog in the team.
Your club that ended up fucking going on to win the title and whatnot. Yeah, you wanted to sign Eze as well. Don't forget that. You wanted to fucking sign him. That didn't end up happening. He's an England international. He's Premier League proven. And you're telling me, oh, he was only going to come in just to be part of their system. What are we doing here, bro?
Yeah,
£58 million spent.
I cannot believe you expected him to go in there and be like the main man.
Not the main man, but bro, to be a big part of what they're doing, bro. Of course.
That's where I come in because I know that one. But the thing is, though, what I agree with that LB is that he doesn't have to be the main man. Hence why I don't think he's as mad as a conversation now. It will be towards the end of the season, but Arsenal still at the top of the league. Arsenal are still winning games. Arsenal are defensively resolute. I think don't get me wrong. Does he have to do more? And has he been underwhelming? Yes. But it's not like a crash out like Xavi Simmons and them man works.
So basically what we're doing, Saeed, is basically you're in a group for uni. You've got a project to do. You don't do no homework.
One of them ones.
And you just get the mark because all the other.
No, but that's not true though, Don, is it? We've just proven. Don, let me come in on that point. Let me come in on that point. Let me come on that point because you're making out like this guy's still waiting for his first touch of a football, bro. Like, yes, I want to see more. Same from Gyökeres. But we're top of the league. I know it hurts you. I know you're bitter about it. But let's be real. We ain't playing amazing and we're top of the league. And apparently Eze's crap. Saka's crap. Gyökeres is crap. Well, how crap are you lot then? Because we're top of the league sitting pretty. That's what I will say.
No, this is where Arsenal's victim mentality starts to come out.
Yeah.
Like,
energy's not the same.
We're not playing good. This player shit.
I can tell that you two support London-based teams.
Why can't we analyze?
It is extreme. You're Chelsea and Spurs fan. You know they're Chelsea and Spurs fan.
Arsenal on a panel show, man.
No, you are. What I don't get is, again, people want to analyze performances when it suits them, but when we're analyzing Eze's performances, and again Arsenal's, every time it's Arsenal, LB, every time it's Arsenal, it's but they're winning games. Okay, we get they're winning games. We know they're winning. We know top of the league, but you can still analyze for what it has been.
But you're doing too much,
like LB. Nobody's doing too much. Nobody called him a flop.
Nobody's
Nobody's
crashing out on Eze, bro.
Nobody's crashing out. We're
He
simply
crashed out
doing
before.
what we're keeping the set. I'm sorry, LB. You crash out every time Sanchez makes a mistake, bro. So you're saying they're talking about crashing out. We're just addressing the facts. He has not been good enough.
Yeah, but we all agree that. Yeah, but
you just don't like the way it's being. You don't like the way we're coming out.
But I've got no fucking energy in this war. I'm not on like either side. I just think, has the guy been a bit underwhelming? Probably a little bit underwhelming. That's about as far as it goes. You try to say like he's like shit.
Why you should have crashed out this weekend on how good David Sanchez was and Robert Sanchez
Yeah,
was.
but
Why let's talk about how John Ramos dropping things and Sanchez. Let's talk about LB. If you want to talk about crash outs, why are you not crashing out on your goalkeeper? Because if it was Sanchez, you'd be crashing out. Conceding another goal from dropping it.
Can we speak about my win, please? Can we speak about my win? I've not won in a while.
Yeah, go on.
Just quickly, the reason that it wasn't Saka and Eze being underwhelming. The reason that we won 2-0. Big up to Declan Rice, big up to Zubimendi, and big up to that win, man. That's what I want to concentrate on, not why Eze and Saka is top of the league and haven't been that great yet.
They're rattled because they're top of the league, man. They're rattled because they're top of the league, bro. That's
you know what? I would if they were top of the league, I'd be rattled as well.
You
man.
know why they're rattled. I would love to move how Jords and Don's moving, but the difference between Arsenal and us, when I was top of the league, we weren't playing well. So I was like, I'm top of the league. You could say they're not playing well, but what they're doing is sustainable. What we would do much sustainable. So I can't have that much chat for Arsenal right now. I genuinely can't.
Is it really sustainable though? Is it really sustainable though?
Allow this sustainable.
Defensively, it is, yes. But let's be real, Potts. Hold on, let's be real, Potts. Yeah, you still want to see more offensively, bro. You still want to see more because how I'm looking at it with you, man, Roms. How I'm looking at it with you, man, right? If Slot manages to find a way to get your attack clicking, for me this season, your attack and your midfield, will carry your defense more, right? Whereas Arsenal's the other way around. Hold on, Saeed. Arsenal's the other way around. Arsenal's defense is carrying their attack more, right? You need to be your other way around.
Don, you can have the same energy for them, and it makes me sick. But they can evolve. Their attack can get better as well, and they're really good defensively.
Hey, brother, that attack ain't clicking, bro. I'm telling you now, man. Like that, they ain't doing shit.
They're still a long side of the season.
It's still a long way. It's still a long way to go. But I would say, with Arsenal, though, just to concentrate on Arsenal, they are winning games. They're winning games quite easily as well now. But and their games coming up, bro, they're not that difficult, man. Some of them might be difficult.
Well, what Sunderland? That's a massive game, Sunderland, because Liverpool got City, so that's absolutely massive. We beat Sunderland and Liverpool City. Hopefully, that'll be a draw, and then both teams drop, and then we're seriously cooking. Then that's how that happens. I think we win the league.
Of Light, I'll even get Saturday night. Sunderland, what do you have for us?
Roms, I need a granite dagger. Bro. That's what I need, bro. I need him to celebrate as well, yeah? Granite, don't forget when these lot booed you off and you threw your captaincy armband on the floor.
And you're putting up middle fingers, Don't forget that, Granite.
Don't forget that, bro. You remember that, and take that into the game. I want to see some fire, I want to see some fire. This is a fucking Stadium of Light. This is Premier League heritage, bro. Do not let them score that set piece,
You know what? Don, this is Premier League heritage. This is also the same team that have the same league titles as you. Do you know what I mean? So, like Sunderland, we need you to do.
Really?
Hey, you forgot about that one. You forgot about that one, Don, isn't it? Right, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. You've got one more Premier League than fucking Leicester.
Where are you finishing, by the way? Where are you finishing, Don?
Am I finishing?
Don, where are you finishing?
Just want to compete.
Don't worry about that. It's so important right now. Don't worry about it.
It is important. Because I want to know.
Don't worry about it. I'll finish where God takes me, bro. I'll finish where God takes me. You know what I'm saying? Third or second.
I thought you said second. You're coming.
Hey, I changed my prediction after the window, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like we dodged the bullet with Javi.
You put yourself third. You think you're coming third? Okay.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats. Dan, what if Rice gets injured?
Massive concern. Massive concern.
I can't lie.
That's a massive concern. I honestly think the only person who can do that job, it won't be to the same degree, is Lewis Skelly, bro. Literally, Mourinho can't do it. Sorry, Rob.
Can we stop this? What if this player gets injured?
Any
of our players can get injured.
Anyone can get injured. I know. I agree.
It's so annoying and it's draining. Like, look, you've seen Rodri got injured for City last season. They they didn't win anything.
Yeah,
if
what if
Van Dijk or Salah was to get injured for us, we're pissed. Palmer's
It
got
is
injured
true.
for Chelsea. You're now seeing him. It can happen to anyone. Like Jenny,
I
like,
agree,
need
man.
to stop saying that.
What if?
It's
Yeah, it's a big if. It's a big if, man. Eze looks like Calvin Bassey. It's peak blood. Racismo. It's this. Caleb says words cost how much? Expectations are different when it.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's
over
facts.
100 million. I agree with that point. I can't lie. All this talk about the players. End of the day, if we don't win any silverware, does Arteta get one more season? We've been second 3 in a row.
We got to win something, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
got
nah.
to
If you don't
He-
win anything, he's gone. I don't even think
He's
he'll
gone.
sack him. I think he will actually walk himself. He'll be like,
Nah,
"You
he
know what,
won't.
guys,
He won't.
Nah, no fucking chance that you are.
No,
he doesn't win anything.
No,
I
but
think
he
you think
wants
he's
to
gonna walk. He's like the second highest paid manager in the league. isn't he?
Exactly. He's
He ain't
chilling right
walking
now.
away, bro. He's got cushy
No,
jobs
he
in
ain't
London.
walking
Living in
away.
the sky rise and that. He ain't moving
Yeah, he's-
out
And
anywhere.
do you know what? Do you know what? He'll still have his coat, even if he doesn't win anything. He'll still have the coat.
Yeah,
that-
exactly, bro.
Facts. Second most goals scored in the league, and attack isn't even clicking. That should be scary for everyone else.
That's why Jords and
No,
Dons
bro,
are
big up, bro.
cracking out, man. That's why Don and Jords
Yeah.
are cracking out because we're not even clicked yet. That's the,
crashing
that's the
out.
worry for them. That's the
Dan-
worry for them.
Yeah, Dan, I'm gonna read this at the end of the stream, man. So yeah, big up to you, Dan. Listen, I'll let you go, man. Enjoy your birthday,
man.
bro. And
Happy birthday, bro.
Big up, man.
Happy
Big up,
birthday,
bro. Happy
Big up,
birthday, bro.
man. Thanks so much,
big
man.
up to
Enjoy
you.
the show. Big up to you all. And
Yeah,
shout
big
out
up to you, bro. Big up to you,
Thank
my
you for
guy.
the
Man.
birthday, love. I'll speak to you all later. All right.
Come
Love.
on, bro. Come on.
Love, bro. Love.
In a bit.
People, we got 647 likes. We need 1,000 by the end of the stream. We got 2.3k in the building. But subscribe to everyone's channels. But guys, if you're watching right now, this has been a lit show. Hit the like button, man. 1,000 likes. ASAP mods. Do your jobs and get people to like the video, man. But we are gonna go to Man City next. Haaland FC. You know what I mean? They can't even deny it anymore. You know what I'm saying? You lot are Haaland FC. You feel me? Even though I can't lie, Cherky did play well. Nico Gonzalez and them, man, were playing well. But Haaland's on a mad one right now, man.
Mad one.
LB, chat to us, man.
27 goals for club and country, and we're in November. You know, that's a madness, isn't it?
It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, he's just fucking unbelievable, bro. And I think it's the best version of Haaland I've ever seen. His all-round game has gone up massively. I think the way we're playing helps him as well because we're getting players closer to him in the build-up. So he doesn't have to bring the ball down and then pick a 25-yard pass. He brings the ball down, he can bring a 5-yard pass. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it easier for him. We're creating him chances. Should have had a hat-trick yesterday. Cherky balled out. Fucking hell, man. I love this guy, bro. What a player he is. There was a lot of nasty stuff being said about this guy when we was in the market signing him, and a lot of people getting onto him about don't work hard, attitude things as well. But I've not seen any of it. You know, every time he speaks in the media, he says the things I want to hear. Swansea game, worked his socks off against Swansea. Don't know if any of you guys seen it, but he worked extremely hard against Swansea, running up and down the whole game. Nice quality there as well. Always wants to play the ball in behind the defence as well, which is what De Bruyne used to do, which is what you need when you got Haaland in there, man. So that's nice. And then just little things that people probably won't want to speak about, but that's important to us. Nico Gonzalez, mate.
Yeah.
It's fucking unbelievable at the moment. Like, so much so that I'm like, do we even play Rodri on Sunday against Liverpool? Like, because he's not fully match fit. The guy's fucking out of his skin. Nico O'Reilly again, top player, man. Like, honestly, bro, like I was last year he was mint, yeah, but I was like, yo, he'll probably fall off at some point. You know, the young players sometimes they come in, they play well for 6 months and then they drop. This guy, he's keeping Nori out of the team, man. Yeah, which is a madness. Doku, when he's tucked inside, yeah, causes all sorts of problems. Things are looking decent. Diaz getting back to his best. Yeah, one bozo from Donnarumma has to be said. I don't think it was a foul, personally. I just crashed it on him and said it was shit goalkeeping. I'll say it with my hands up and say, yeah, it was shit. But other than that, we controlled the game. This team was the second in the league yesterday. Yeah, they weren't great, man. We played, we got our job done. So, bro, I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. You know, I think there's a couple of things that we need to improve on, but overall, I still think City City have a squad that can win the league. Yeah. My question is, can Pep figure out the best system and the best players before Arsenal have walked away with it? Do you get me? Because when you look at City and Liverpool, yeah, City and Liverpool this season were always going to go through little rocky patches. You can't sign 5, 6, 7, 8 players and expect it to click. Arsenal's strength was that, all right, they bought a couple players or whatever, but for their first 11, there's not that much changes. Like they've got obviously Gyökeres, Zubimendi coming in doing a similar job, and Eze, like the defense is the same, all that. So they're more stable. Yeah, but I think there's a bigger. I think, and I don't think this is a controversial. I think if Arsenal fans don't like this, I think they're just being a bit salty. But I think there's bigger upside, this year with City and Liverpool from where the teams are playing at now. But if Arsenal can go and get 10, 12, 13 points clear, by the time City and Liverpool click into gate, it might be too late. So we'll see what happens, man. But I like the way we're playing, bro.
LB, this is what I said week after week. First of all, on your game, again, like for this week in particular, I know it is predominantly Haaland FC, but Turkey, we all know he's a baller. We all know he's a baller. That guy, he's ridiculous. And you know what, LB, I think you'll agree. That's one player. You know, Pep likes to roulette and chop and change. He needs to be a constant. He's come back after a longish injury, get the gist. And he's putting up GA straight away. The goal against Swansea was class, a nice finish. And now he's put up 2 assists for Haaland. I think that's one player I don't think Pep should be rotating that often. I think he needs to play. But back onto that, what you're saying about the Towers thing and Nico O'Reilly, by the way, because I was hearing he's a 10 by trade.
Yeah, man.
For him to look
he's good, man. He's good.
That's why they say the old saying, like, when you're a baller, you can play multiple positions. But for him to look so comfortable left back is crazy. But back to what you just said there about the Liverpool and City thing and not letting it get too far. That's why I said we need to keep it within 10 points maximum. If it goes above that, then
I'm saying like 8, man. Like I
think 10 might be too much, innit?
Yeah, it might be too much, man. It might be too much, because Arsenal have been through. People like obviously joke on Arsenal talk about bottle jobs and that, which they have been. But like at some point, they won't bottle it. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, this is why we've got to stick in there, man. But
it didn't Bournemouth play into your. I'm not gonna lie, Joe, because I feel like for me, last week showed a different side that Man City. That once you get a low block against them, make it difficult. That they still have problems, but I still think Bournemouth played into your hands, man. Like similar to the way I think Aston Villa did with Liverpool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they played into their hands.
Maybe, but at the same time, like, teams have been pressing us for the last 18 months, so we've not been able to do fuck all about it. Yeah. Whereas yesterday, obviously, Cherky got on the ball, and because he's got the quality to play the passing behind.
Don't you also think? Just LB really quickly is I know Areola gets a lot of praise, but if this was another manager playing a high line like he did against your team, it'd be called stupidness.
No, but the point I'm making is I agree. But the point I'm making is, teams have been doing this to City since last year. Teams have been pressing us high since last year. The difference is we had Bernardo, Kovacic, and Gundogan in midfield who weren't able to play the pass point. The amount of times I used to go sick on streams going, pass the ball forward, man, because they would not pass the ball forward.
Yeah,
the difference is, and this is the big question now, obviously, that was Cherky's first major game in the Premier League yesterday. If Cherky starts doing this on the reg, i.e. has the quality to pass the ball in behind with that quality and precision, teams are not going to be able to do that to City anymore, because if City win the ball, like in our own half, he can just whip the ball in behind and you finish with Haaland running at you. So those teams now change again and start sitting back? Because last year, teams didn't sit back against City that much. Teams took it to us and used to fucking. You all seen it. Teams used to come to us, mid-table teams at the bottom. They used to start crashing it on City, going attack and pressing us. But we didn't have Cherky, and obviously KDB was either fit or not really at it. So I think Cherky for me, and you know what, Roms, I really like the way that Pep's managed Cherky. Yeah, because the thing is, he come in. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about him, which I think was not right. Yeah, and he's just kept him quiet. Yeah, and then obviously got the injury, which was a bit of a shame. And now he started to integrate him into the team. It's exactly what I would have done as well. But I now think it's time. I think it's time for Cherky. I think start him in the games, man.
Do you know what, LB? He'll obviously have to come back into the team and prove himself. But another player, if he can hit the ground running, Pep can't really afford to be taking him out of the team, putting him back in the team, is Marmoush. Because again, I'm not saying he's nowhere near Haaland. Not many players are. But
where does he play though? Where does he play?
For me, on the
he has to rotate with Doku, but Doku's playing fucking mint. When the thing
but
is,
then would you agree, LB? When you agree, sorry, quickly, other than Haaland, he's probably your best finisher. Like when Marmoush goes 1-1, 8 times out of 10, 7 times
he is.
Bury it.
But when Doku plays in that inside role, like he was yesterday, Bro, it's when you stick him on the wing, yeah. I don't really like him. I don't think he does that much, yeah. He can carry the ball up the pitch. That's what Grealish did. No one like that, yeah. When you play Doku in the middle and he's got more avenues, he can go inside or he can go left. He's a scary player, man. But like the thing is with Marmoush, yeah, like he just needs to work and get in the team, man. But I'm not asked competition for places. Yeah, I always say when we won the treble, yeah, in the Champions League final, we had Foden on the bench, Palmer on the bench, Alvarez on the bench, Laporte on the bench, Mahrez on the bench, Walker on the bench.
It's a joke.
Competition, and I bet when you go United team when they won the treble, they had a depth everywhere as well. Yeah, but for some reason, some City fans are like, "Yo, we can't buy players because they'll want to leave because they ain't playing." I'm like, this is literally how we won the fucking treble. And people don't want to do it because Alvarez wanted to leave. Yeah, but I don't know, man. See, I still think that we're going to be right up there. I think we can win it. It's just about how quickly can we get a system going. And shout out Cafunes as well, man, because that guy's been balling out. Heavy.
Right, I can't lie to you. He absolutely took Semenyo, man. I'm so disappointed in Semenyo because I felt like that was a game for him to go and cook Nunes. But he bodied him, man. Nico Gonzalez played with. The only problem is you don't know what game you're going to play every week and what team you're going to play every week. That for me isn't sustainable.
And that's why I was frustrated when I saw the starting 11 against Villa. I was like, bro, why have you dropped Nico O'Reilly left back? Why have you changed our defense, bro? Why are you not playing Doku? Like, why are you changing? And that's Pep, innit? Pep does that sometimes. It's fucking annoying. It's a little bit frustrating because for me, that's the way it is. But listen, City got some tough games coming up now. We got Dortmund on Wednesday, which is a must-win football match because our 5th game is Real Madrid away. So that's a must-win game. We then got Liverpool, must-win game for me. And then we got to go St. James's. So, listen.
Do you think you win that game? Do you think you win that game, LB, against Liverpool?
I think
the problem that we got is, our record against top 6 sides, Don, is shit. Like, we've won 7 out of the last 24. That's horrendous, And by the way, they've all come, against Spurs, Chelsea, and United. It's not come against Arsenal or Liverpool. So, like, it's not come against the good ones.
All right, mate.
So, I don't know, man.
And two of them against Chelsea, innit? Yeah. You love to...
About 5 of them against us, but, you know.
We haven't beaten these lot. We haven't beaten these lot since the Champions League, you know. We haven't beaten City since
I just think
the final. Since the final, bro. We haven't beaten them since the final.
Should have beat us a few years ago, and then I think
that's crazy.
And then when before Poch's season, when we drew 4-4, we didn't score since the final. So we didn't score for like 3 years against City.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mad, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about City. I think for me,
I think City are a weird team, though, Saeed. Like
they are weird team.
I watch us like yesterday, and I've watched us a couple of games. I think, you know what, we're fucking good, us. And then I watch us in another game, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's proper weird, man. It's weird.
I don't know. I just think it's Arsenal's. Yeah, I think they're the most consistent Arsenal team, man. It does it defensively, midfield, attack. Like, you know what you're going to get, man.
Well, so how much better? So here's the question. So this is the point that I was making at the start of this segment, right? How much better? How much better do you think Arsenal can get from where they currently are now? Do you think they can get a lot better? I don't think they can. I think
LB, this is
basically what you were saying earlier, George.
Yeah, and this is where they call us mad salty, me and Donna salty, but no, this is exactly what
get better.
No.
I think Arsenal can get better.
I think the opposite. I think Arsenal got so much room to get better. They've not been that like they've just think of it. Defensively it's clicked. Midfield defensively is clicked. Everything going forward has not clicked for them. They've only looked decent against shit teams like Leeds, Burnley, and some of these other poor teams. Against actually good defensive sides, they haven't looked that good.
Let me ask you a question then. Bit of a weird question, right? But say like scale of 0 to 10. Say 10 is like their theoretical maximum best ever performance that they could put in. Yeah. And 0's like dog shit, worst performance. Where do you think they're currently sort of like averaging on? So my question is then. Going to City. Yeah, going to City, same question. Where do you think City are?
City are at like 3, 4.
No, that's the point. Yeah. So there's more upside with City than there is Arsenal. Arsenal are closer to their best already.
You don't have any goal scorers.
City are only 6 points behind Arsenal.
Look at but Arsenal have got Trossard scoring. Hold on. Trossard scoring goals. Gyökeres scores goals. Gabriel scoring goals, Rice is scoring goals, Zubimendi scoring goals. So,
which is prove the point.
More artillery.
So that's prove the point. So how much better from that position can they actually get?
Do you know what it is though? Let's not completely discard. They do have a few injuries as well. They got like Havertz,
I'm not saying they can't get any better. I just think this. I think City
you're dependent on a one man though. You need one man, and your whole thing is finished.
That's the point. That's literally my point. My point is that like in this world, City have got a lot more room to grow and get a lot better. So have Liverpool.
But are you taking into consideration the big gap? Because let's have it right. There's a massive gap between you and Arsenal right now. There is. There just is. Like,
there is.
I know not the points wise, but you're talking about performance levels. The performance levels, how composed and how easy their games are.
I agree.
So
I agree with
you. No, you are right. The upside of Man City, there's a lot to go.
If we can get there, which we might not be able to.
Where Arsenal is, isn't it? And I think Arsenal.
Do you think you'll get there? Do you believe that you'll get there, LB?
Yeah, of course I do. When you got Pep Guardiola as your manager, yeah, you 100% believe you're going to get there.
And just one other thing as well. You don't think Chelsea have any upside? They can't get any better than what we've seen there, yeah?
No. Like, you always do this. You always think I said Chelsea are going to win it. I think Chelsea. I think Chelsea are a very good team.
The energy's not making
it. You're not invited.
Don, do you know what? You're not invited, Don. You're not invited. You have to back your club. And I get you have to back your club and Chelsea fans in the comments, but you're just inconsistent in the league anyway. Just accept it. Even when your injuries come back, Don, I just feel like Chelsea still have that air of inconsistency.
Chelsea will be a comfortable top five.
If you're going to talk about Havertz and these guys not being there, bro. We haven't had Delap, we haven't had Palmer, bro. You know what I mean? We haven't had two players.
What's that video you always had? Come on, Chelsea. Come on now. Nobody cares about you having Delap back.
Cole was out for the season, innit? I thought he'd done his ACL.
Hey, Jules, don't be talking, bro. I've already collected at your gaff. You know what I'm saying? Just stay quiet over there for a second, bro. You know what I mean? But it'll be anyway. We can't get any better. This is Chelsea this season.
I say that. When have I ever said that?
You just said we're not going to get any better. You just said we're not going to get any better. That's what you just said.
I donate 100 quid if I said that to charity. I definitely didn't say that.
What did you just say then? What did you just say then?
Chelsea can get better, but you ain't going to get better to win the league, are you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big up Jamie.
You think Chelsea can win the league?
I don't think we can win the league. I don't think we can win the league. No, but I can think we can get.
What's this conversation? It's irrelevant, isn't it?
I believe we can get back in the race. I believe we can get back in the race.
No, Don. You just said. Oh, so you don't believe? What's Chelsea's like? How much better can Chelsea get?
You're insinuating something, bro.
Yeah. Why are you mentioning that? Do you think that you can win the league?
You think you can win it?
I don't think we can win the league. But guess what, though? Yeah, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
All right, Ellie Golden.
He's in the lab, man. I told you, he's in the lab.
I want my team. Hold on, say this. What I want. I want my team to be in the hat. So when it's Sahara settings at Emirates, and they're getting draws, and their set pieces aren't winning them games, and Liverpool aren't clicking, and Man City aren't clicking.
No, but
this
is what I said.
Part of it.
The
people like Tottenham in the potch, man.
Guys, their fan base call me salty, and I said this after they even beat us with the last-minute winner. The things with you lot, Don, I keep saying this, you'll just get one of them games where, oh my God, how did Chelsea drop points there? It'll just be a surprise, regardless who's in your 11.
Rob. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you now, yeah. Listen, no one expected Liverpool to fall off like this. No one expected, Arsenal to be winning all these games and basically not losing any games like this right now, right? No one expected these things. All I'm saying is the minimum I expect from this team right now is to be in the hat. Be in the hat because you never know what can happen, bro.
But Sunderland are in the hat right now. Sunderland are in the hat right now.
I just want to be in the hat, bro. Come like March, April, Roms. I want us to still be in touching distance, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You already know my thoughts. You'll be far in the cup competitions, but the league, I don't know, man.
Let's move on to Liverpool. They got their first win in a long while, man. You know what I'm saying? You were there with your pops and that. Roms, you only had one signing that started that you bought this season was Ekitike. Only one signing. And I've been hearing in the Liverpool group that, man, we might have to stick with his team, like the old, he went back to old tactics, maybe old,
Do you know why I was saying this? Because every Liverpool fan will tell you, when you start Isaac, you have to start Verts. What we've been doing recently is starting Isaac with this midfield three. What Ekitike does, he drops back and he links with this midfield. When I saw the 11, big up Lewis. When I saw the 11 side, I said, you know what? I didn't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I'm going to put my hands up there. I did not think we'll keep a clean sheet. But when I saw the 11, I said, we'll win tonight. I said to my dad, we'll win tonight. He said, I think we'll get the job done. Again, I'm not getting too gassed because our next 2 games, crazy. But credit where credit's due, right?
We'll be there.
He dropped Kirkes. And that's the one. For me, that's the first dropping he had to do. Robbo comes back into the team, gives a bit of that stability, right? He plays the midfield 3 that won us the league. Conor Bradley, that's been under a lot of scrutiny recently, and deservedly so. I think he had a very good game. But do you know the one main player that was back this game?
Yeah.
Mohamed Salah. He looked like the Salah of old. Luka Dean couldn't live with him. He couldn't. And this time, it wasn't just cutting in and creating whatnot. He was actually dribbling past him, put it through his legs a few times, dropping the shoulder. Salah looked like the old Salah, right? And hopefully he stays at that level. But for me, he was unplayable. Gakpo, again, he kept ignoring the overlap. But again, he still had a good game. I'll say everyone in our team. No, I wouldn't look at our team and said anyone had a bad game this game.
McAllister for me and Szoboszlai looked like they were quality.
McAllister, the endeavour was there. One thing that's not been there this season, not the quality hasn't been there, but he's also not really been trying as much. Some say he's nursing an injury. I'm not trying to hear that recently. He's had enough months to get into gear. But I just think we were actually trying, we were putting in work, and it was refreshing to see, because this is the first 90 minutes we've been good from start to finish. Other games we've been good first half and tailed off second half, or we might be bad first half and then better second. Like, it's been the inverse, but we were good from start to finish this game. And I think Szoboszlai, McAllister and Gravenberch, them 3, their industry, it was like last season. And do you know what? I'm going to big up my team, because everyone kept saying Liverpool going to lose 3 on the bounce. This Villa team are unbeaten in 4 and 5. And I'm like, what United done? United made people think Anfield's a joke. And I get teams are now coming to us thinking we can get anything. But we're still good at home. We've only lost 1 game, and we're still that strong team at home, I truly believe. Most of our losses have come from away from home. And I was hearing, Villa are going to do this, good in form, Onana and Kamara. Yeah, they're a good team, but again, they sat back most of the game. I think they actually respected us. You know what? Villa probably should have went for it a bit more, because when they did, Rodgers hit the post first 10 minutes. Who else? Matty Cash had a save, good save from Dashvili from wide areas. And also, I think Barkley and Sancho came on and actually did well. I'm not going to lie. They both came on and it looked like Villa could get something. But other than that, it was quite a comfortable game from us. They sat back. We break down. And you know what? That could have been 3-4-0. So Szoboszlai missed the 1-on-1. Ekitike disallowed header, which was a good header, but he was clearly offside. Yep. Someone else missed the quite an easy chance as well. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that should have actually been, I think, 2-0 flattered Villa. I think that should have been 3 or 4-0 to us. But I agree. The main thing is the endeavour was back. I think we were actually playing for everyone. And everyone that said, the players aren't playing for the manager, I think that performance showed they are. I think it's a bit reactionary to say, yes, we were in a bad form. And to be fair, it's just been 1 game. It might not even be done just yet. We need to see Madrid and City, how far this team comes.
What do you think of that? Did you not see Virgil van Dijk's comments? He went in on like people talking, like saying like, yo, like, do you reckon like he's right? Like, and listen, everyone's got the right to their opinion, whether you're onslaught out, whether you have been cussing them for. What did you make of his comments, like in terms of like social media, like people talking? Like, what do you think?
You can't police anyone how to feel. Remember, we're fans. Some pay their hard-earned money, go week in, week out. If they want to express their opinion about the team, they're allowed to. I actually didn't agree with what Verge says. If someone struck out, or because you need to understand, 6 losses in 7, that's our worst in 123 years. That is the worst. Hodgson didn't do that. Dalglish didn't do that. Some of our Houllier didn't do that. Some of our worst managers didn't have that type of record. So I was never struck out. You don't know this. Even in the rut, I came on here every week and I said, I'm still not struck out. I do think things can get better. But if there were fans that do, you can't really police how they feel at the end of the day. And a lot of fans that are struck out, they don't think it can get better. So if you can't see a vision, then you're entitled to feel how you want to feel. I genuinely think it can get better. That's why I was never struck out. Yes, it was very bad and he was being very stubborn. The press conferences were pissing me off. Saying I'm not making excuses, but then you've just made an excuse. All of that was kind of annoying me. But I think the players paid for him. I do think he got the starting lineup right. I'm going to speak about the elephant in the room, though, because one player I wanted to start is Wirtz. Now, I'm starting to think my manager don't rate him because the big up Sava. This is now Chelsea, United, Everton, and Villa that he's now dropped him for. We paid 160 million for this guy. And if anything, that was the perfect game for Wirtz. They were sitting back. There was space in front of him. That was the perfect game.
His cameo was a stinker. He got knocked.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Do you know what? Do you know how I said to you, look, Barkley and Sancho came on and they started linking play? That was also when Wirtz came on. Things started to slow down a bit. And they started to cause, I'm not going to say any clear-cut chances, but they started to cause us a bit more.
They were bopping it around.
Yeah, they started to cause us a bit more trouble. But again, I know you're not going to laugh. Jords is going to start smiling. Wirtz needs to do so much more, but I'm not giving up on him. Again, I do think he will get better. And I know you're not saying there's no GA still, but he's created the most chances in our team. He has done something.
I'm not. Do you know what it is, Roms? I said it last week. I'm past even trying to cook Wirtz because when I actually look at it, put on he's a young player, 22, has come into it's not like going to another team, let's say Tottenham or Man United, where there's that opportunity to take over and become the best player in the team. Liverpool have established, experienced players that are a lot older than him that in this tough moment should be relied upon to bring them through. A lot of people are now looking at Wirtz and using this as an excuse to say, Wirtz has been shit in this game, he's been shit. But when your team's in this moment, for a new player is not expected to bring you out at that moment. It's supposed to be Salah. It's supposed to be Van Dijk. It's supposed to be McAllister.
That's not right.
And no, but LB, this is where you need to have some consistency because you didn't want to cook Eze. You didn't want to cook Eze because
I say Eze underperformed. I've said Eze's
underperformed. Okay, but Wirtz has underperformed, but he's also created a lot of chances. So he would have GA. No, because he would have.
It cost 120 million quid.
So now it's the price tag. So now it's
the price tag. It's about expectations, bro.
Wirtz
is coming to Liverpool. I don't know why you've just discovered
currency, but he coming.
Yeah, but when you pay 120 million pounds,
wait, let me ask you this though: if he comes into a team that's already winning stuff, and let's have it right, he's not the worst player. There's worse players like Salah who would win in stuff last year. That was the main player. If he's not performing, Wirtz should be one of the last people we cook. You should be cooking the rest of the team.
What?
And then
No, George.
No.
George, what are you on about?
No, Salah can have a year off. Salah can have a year off if he wants to.
You know what? You were doing well, but for that money, he has to come and hit the ground. Right? I'm not
120 million.
Yeah, he needs to hit the ground. But LB, this is a question for you though. This is actually a question for you, and for everyone that's watching Liverpool, Real fans will banter. Cool. Wirtz has put it on a plate for Salah about 3 times, Gakpo twice. Is that now his fault? He's created chances for these players, and they're not bearing it.
Bro, he's meant to be not just one of the best players for Liverpool. He's meant to be one of the best players in the Premier League, bro. Yeah. That's the point. He's not even your best player on a pitch. And he's meant to be one of the best players in the league.
Is that based off the expectation that you built by watching him, or based off the expectation you built by just the price tag? Because that's where the problem is.
It's both.
My point is the problem is if you just have an expectation based on a price tag or not what you've seen of him, then that's just stupid. But if you've seen him,
I'm confused. Did Wirtz not come in here with a reputation of being a top talent?
One of the best in the world,
but he's also a young talent that still needs time.
But he's 22, bro.
People don't want to hear it because it doesn't sound nice, but it's the truth.
I see what Jords is trying to do. I get that. But you need to understand, this is a player, Jords, that got not the season before, but he got back-to-back Bundesliga Player of the Year. He was flying for Leverkusen. He's known for his, I know, albeit it's a much but he's known for his GA. Exactly, unbeaten treble, right? I'm expecting much more from him. I'm not gonna lie. I do think he does eventually come, and I know I say this week in, week out, and other Liverpool fans probably say this too long. You're not getting bored of hearing it. Eventually he'll come well, eventually he'll play better. He needs to now. But I can't lie, some of the excuses you're making for him, he got back-to-back Player of the Year. We spent all that money on him. He needs to do more. But this is the only thing where I think LB is a bit disingenuous. He has put chances on the plate for our other attackers, and they've not finished their dinner. So he should have about
he needs to do more. You're trying to set the baseline at an extremely low level. I'm saying this guy's meant to be one of the best players in the league, one of the best players in Europe, bro. So you saying he should have had 4 assists? It ain't cut the mustard.
So LB, what you're saying, you dodged the bullet, basically, is what you're saying. You're happy with Cherky instead.
Bro, I personally think he joined the wrong club, innit? I think he would have been better at City, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I wanted him. I'm not shameless. I wanted him over Cherky when we signed him. But I'm watching Cherky now, and I'm like, this guy's impacting games. The guy's fitted into our team, and this Wirtz guy's gone into Liverpool, bro. And like, I just don't think he suits. I just don't think he suits Liverpool right now. No, I think he will come good. I'm not shameless, isn't it? I think he will come good. That don't mean we can't crash it on him. And you, Rums, yeah, you got me disingenuous now there, yeah. But you know for a fact, I waited weeks before I even spoke about anything when it comes to Verts, bro. So I didn't crash it on him. And we warned you. We said, Rums, it's gonna come soon, bro. Yeah. If this guy doesn't up his performances, I ain't gonna wait forever until I start questioning this guy. And I feel like now we're in November, we are able to start questioning it. Yeah. And trust me, yeah, after next week, if he doesn't fucking do something next week, I will be shameless, bro. Yeah?
LB,
I've been
LB,
do you know why it's different? LB, do you know why it's different for you as well? This is a player you actually rated and watched more than most. Like, this is a player you actually wanted. So you know what? Your criticism warranted, and there's not much excuses I can give him, because you lot are right. I'll stay in 3 weeks into the season. You lot give him time, it will come. It's November now, and he's still not really got the ball rolling. But he needs to pattern up soon. When that will happen, I'm just being honest, I actually don't know. I've been saying this for weeks now. I don't know when it's going to click.
I'll tell you one thing, though, yeah, to be balanced here. Show you, I don't think Slot's managed him well at all. I don't think he's managed him well at all. I think this in and out the team stuff that he was doing, bullshit. Yeah, you've either got to play him and stick with him and just basically force him in, or you do what Pep's done with Cherky. Well, you can't do that with Verts because it costs so much money. But like with some players, you can hold them back a little bit and then just slowly integrate them. The problem that he's got with Verts, he can't do that. So I don't think he should have been doing this in out the team. He's got to have got him in the team and stick with him. So I don't think Slot's managed him well at all. But he still needs to do.
You know another thing. Don just made a very good point. He asked, will he even start? That's another thing about man management. He doesn't even play him in big games that can get his confidence up. He just drops. I can't say he'll have a good game, but he'll start one game and then get dropped for the big game. I see a world where he doesn't start Madrid or City this week.
He's got to start Madrid. That'll be the game where he could.
The Champions League is that's what I'm saying. For me, he should, because I actually believe.
He's got to start both, man.
Yeah.
No, but he will. LB, recent evidence.
Bro, if this was any other team than Liverpool, bro. What did Liverpool get protection, man?
By just Liverpool's existence at this
point.
It
cost £120 million.
You have a squad so you can drop for £120 million player. If he's not performing, you play another one in his position. That's going to be in a big team.
George, I agree with you.
You've had the luxury of just signing £70 million players to sit on your bench. But man, want to act like, this is the first time £100 million player.
The thing is, LB, you're crashing out here. But what I'm trying to say to you, I agree with you. If it's with me, he starts both games. But of recent evidence, the Chelsea game, the United game, the Everton game, and Villa Saturday just gone, he won't start both games. It will be either or. I wouldn't even be surprised if we don't start either of them. But Saeed's spot on. Normally at Anfield, we dominate most games in terms of possession. I actually think Madrid will have more of the ball now, because I watched them against the highlights against Valencia, right? And they look so fluid and they're dominating games. This is the perfect game for Verts, because I think there will be space. Even Villa was the perfect game. You could even say, maybe going into the United game, I thought United would have less of the ball, but it actually gave us a run for our money. But teams that we dominate, Verts should be playing. For me, he should be playing full stop because of the money we signed. But I'm going off what my manager's done recently. He doesn't play him in the big game. So how can I have the confidence to say, yeah, he's going to start both games? If it was up to me, he should.
Hey, LB, don't let him come off the bench and do something against you, know? After all that slander.
If he scores at Etihad, he will be here.
If you think I've been bad today, yeah. Trust me, man. If we win next week and Verts don't trust me, man.
Put me big screen. Put me big screen for this, yeah?
Go.
Yeah, put me big screen for this. We don't lose at the Etihad. I'm going to say that now. We don't lose at the Etihad. That's all I'm going to say. We don't lose.
Wait. You didn't ask for the big screen. Just say we didn't lose. Do that again. Have some stress.
We're going to win.
I can't say we're going to win, but we're not going to lose.
Man didn't ask for the big screen, Scott. We don't lose.
We don't lose.
Because George, everyone, the narrative before this Aston Villa game is, oh my God, Liverpool going to lose all 3 games. Do you want me to be honest with you, lot? The game I do think we lose is Madrid. I said this before the Villa game. I just think right now they're flying. I know it's at Anfield. The crowd has to be up, but they're winning all day. I think they've only lost to Atletico this season. Madrid, I don't think they batter us, but I think Madrid we lose. But I think Villa and City are the 2 games we got something against Villa. I think we get something at the Etihad. I don't think we lose that game. I do not think.
Let's.
City game.
Real Madrid.
Madrid game.
Madrid game. No, I'm not.
You're the game against City. You're playing at Anfield, right?
No. It's at the Etihad.
Okay, all right, cool.
Let's move on to Man United. Obviously, we dropped points to Forest. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them ones where I think a draw was a fair result. We could have won at the end. That Murillo guy, by the way, has off the line twice now against us, man. I don't know what he's got against us, man, but yeah, man. Elliot Anderson played well. I thought our team mostly didn't turn up, man. Our attack didn't turn up, if I'm being honest with you. And when our attack don't turn up, United really can't really turn up, man. Our wing backs were poor. I know Amad Diallo got the goal, but he was poor. I'll be real with you. And it was a lapse of concentration, man. The second half, you know what I mean? That 5 minutes, Nottingham Forest came out the blocks, you know, won a couple of 50-50s, but yeah, we didn't deserve anything out of the game, bro. And for me, it's 2 points dropped, man. I'm not hearing this all point gained. If you look at it on the basis of you won 3 in a row, nah, man, I want to win every game now, man. I want a mad one right now.
My man's gone back to 0 now, isn't it? So the haircut is
yeah. It's gone back to 0.
But, did you see his review? Did you see his review? Look, he sounded so upset. Like, I really thought we would win this game. Listen to his review.
I don't know why he's got his hair looking like Fifi and the flower tots. And
he should plait it.
Bro. You know, payroll thing. You know what I'm saying? His team looking like
you know how muddy their fan base is, yeah? I seen this tweet from yesterday. A Liverpool, a United fan put, if the hair guy supports Man United, then he should probably just drop the gimmick now. It's tiresome and puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on it for no reason at all. 3 wins and a draw is major progress. Basically, what he's saying is, the players can't hack a fan growing his hair out because it's too much pressure, bro. You believe that?
No, I don't know. I'm not with that.
When he was about to get a drink and grabbed his hair, bro. He grabbed his hair.
He's banned.
That's crazy. Hold on, Moms, yeah. The thing I don't get about that challenge, bro, yeah? Like, winning 5 games in a row, yeah, is not easy for any team, bro. Chelsea, I remember Chelsea done it last year, right? But after that, I don't think we won in the fight. Actually, it's not easy to get 5 wins in a row.
He's smart. He knows that it's a gimmick that can run for like 5 years.
Yeah,
that's why
he's very smart with it.
No, but the thing is, Wolves won 6 in a row, didn't they?
No, but for you, man, for you, man, it's not. It's definitely not.
And the thing is,
you know what I'm saying about it? Like, Liverpool,
you got 1 game a week because you're playing in the Premier.
That's where it is. It's just 1 game a week what makes it
Liverpool.
Tough.
Liverpool, Arsenal, and City in recent years have. When I say recent years, let's go back to like the last 5-6 years. All 3 clubs have kind of made it the norm, but it isn't really unless you're in a title race. Unless you're a title race team or you're going for the league, it's not normal to win 5 games in a row. You're spot on. Like, it is not normal to win. Don, it's not normal to win 5 games in a row unless you're going for the league title. No teams don't really do it like that. So
we just done 4 and then we lost to Sunderland. Right, but that was
I think you should do too much, man. I think a top level team, which United should be a top level team, does 5 games can win 5 games in a row.
Yeah, I agree.
Quite easy. I don't think it's
what happened last season. That's the problem. The problem is right now, yeah. And United, even they tweeted it. They went 4 unbeaten. You know what I mean? Like that. That for me, United should never tweet none of that nonsense, bro. It should be normal to be 4 unbeaten, yeah. But because last season, what happened? Everything's gonna look better in that way, and we're gonna look like it's improvement, and it is to a degree because you're winning games, right?
It's about standards, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's where we're not a Wolves.
You don't want to normalize. Yeah, that's the problem with this is you don't want to, like, you can say it's progress, but if you start like talking about it as it's a good thing, you then normalize actually drawing against Forest is okay because we've won the previous 3 games, and it's like that should be a fucking shit.
I agree.
And all United fans shouldn't be going progress. You should all be going, that's dog shit we fucking drew against.
The Tottenham game is so crucial. The Forest game can only be tolerated to an extent, yeah.
If we
beat Tottenham. If we beat Tottenham, then we can look at the Forest game. You know what? Got a point, not bad result. But if we don't beat Tottenham,
we kept it moving. Yeah.
No, but then Saeed,
it's a must-win game. Must.
If you even beat Tottenham, of course there's points on the board and whatnot. Again, you play 1 game a week. But judging by their pattern this season at home, is it really much to take?
Yeah, no, because we're not doing this. I don't give a shit if they're home. Their homework is desperate.
He needs this one. I
need this one. I don't give a shit what they are at home.
When I need a draw. I need a draw for both of you, man. You know.
In fact, Saeed, go get back for that final, bro. Step up, get back for that final. You man gonna do something about it this weekend or what, bro?
I say come get back.
You're not gonna fight back.
When is it? When is Spurs United?
Sunday 12 o'clock. Sunday 12 o'clock.
When you're playing,
no. Saturday 12:30.
Oh, Saturday 12:30. Yeah.
Oh, you're the early morning kickoff, yeah?
Early kickoff. Yeah.
I don't understand why it's 12:30.
You see that Saturday early kickoff? That can just ruin your whole weekend. You know, I'm telling you.
I know, but you know what it is? You know what? I've got a theory. I've got a theory. For me, Tottenham, they played 4 games in a week now. I think they'll be tired. I think they'll be, you know what I mean, run down. They played Chelsea, Copenhagen, and then United. I think that's where the advantage will come in. Got a fresh week to prepare.
No, but that's where you're not getting it. Copenhagen's the game that helps us get our confidence back after the bad Chelsea performance.
Copenhagen, come on, man. Seriously?
We're not shook at them like you, man, because the last time you played them, we already know what happened. Slap it. Like, we're going to use that game for confidence, and then
that one,
know that when we go into the weekend, we can perform. So,
man. But no, 100%. Like, listen, for me, it is what it is. We move on, and you know what I mean. That game again, like I said to you, man, it's the game, man. For me, Tottenham game, because boy, Monday, I swear down, Jords, you're gonna be finished if we beat you.
Monday's gonna be crazy. All of us are playing each other. Monday's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And you better win, Don, you better win against Wolves, because boy, if you don't win against Wolves,
Don's gonna come in upset. Don, remember I told you 1-1. You draw that game. New manager bounce. 1-1 draw.
I rebuke it, blood.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying?
You better hope that's there, Val. You better
It's there, Val. And who did I elbow my boy? Who elbowed my boy like that?
Yeah, we got Jords, man.
Big up,
hey?
Who elbowed Esteval, bro? He made him bleed in that. Who was it, Jords? He dipped out. Someone elbowed Esteval. He was black, bleeding. I saw him in front of me. His nose was bleeding. His was bleeding, and that. I don't know.
It might have been one of the wing backs. I don't know. Young Mo said, I don't think City could get to their best form of this season. Maybe close. Arsenal is closer to their form, so it'll be easier for us to get there. Big up end the stream, Dave. He says Arsenal similar in respect to Real Madrid this season, consistent and beating all lower league opposition while conceding little chances in a game. Yeah, big up to you as well.
We ain't seen a Dave crash out in ages. You know, when he's outside.
I know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Pano, if you can refund the player in the summer, who?
You already know mine.
This was directed at me.
Yeah.
You already know mine, Saeed, bro. You're surely taking back.
Do you know who I'm actually going to say? Frimpong. I know he's not played, but I just don't think he suits what we're doing. And I said this before we signed him. I'm not going to give you the answer you want, Isaac Verts and that. These are all, they'll eventually turn the players that we want them to be. For me, it's Frimpong, man. He's injured and he just don't suit us.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Mon said, why don't we talk about Man City's owners' complicity in Sudan's war? Abramovich was forced to give up for Chelsea for much less.
This is a football show. This is
100%. For me, all I can say, is that we pray for Sudan, man, and just keep your thoughts and prayers in Sudan and anyone who's out there who's suffering right now, because it's not nice. But at the same time, I don't expect to put LB in a position to ask him that question. Unfortunately, for me, all I can do for me personally is spread awareness of what's going on over there and pray for them. That's all you can do right now. Pray for them, donate, and
Can I just say as well? That's actually my bad. That's a bit hypocritical for me. I'm just saying, as in it's a football show, as in that, like Sai says, it's unfair for LB to address that. But quickly, another one as well, to one of my countries, keep donating to Jamaica, that the country might not be the same for a few more years. And it's been a big disaster, St. Elizabeth and Kingston especially. So if you can, but pray for Sudan as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Pray for everywhere, man. You know what I mean? That's struggling right now, people. But listen, people, we're going to wrap it up there. It's been a good show, man. LB, what you got coming up on your show today, bro? Any plan?
Did a show before 11, and then I'll probably just go live later. I'm on with Potsy at 8, so man, I'm there, innit? I'm there. But cracking shows on next week, man.
Boy, next week we'll be there.
I might be on the plane. I might go to plane to Lanzarote next week.
Boy, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. Big up to you, Roms, man, as always, bro. Big up to you, my guy.
More content on. We actually got something nice coming up for you, but more content on Football Verbal. Just keep replying, smashing the likes and subscribing to that. Big up Jords, Potts, Don, LB side as always. The chat as always. And yeah, man, Have a good week, people. Next midday live is going to be. Listen, there's going to be at least 2 people that are upset on this panel. At least.
Right.
It'll be wicked next Saturday. But big up.
Yeah, big up to you, man. And obviously we got Blue Diaries and that, man. No therapy today, man. It's looking good right now. Party session.
Right. Yeah, listen, it's gonna be good today, man. You know, it's gonna be good therapy today, people. But before the show, me and Rants, as always, 1-on-1. So this guy he's getting cooked, you know, because I saw his little review. What did he say in the thumbnail? He's like back to reality or some shit.
Back to reality, yeah, back to reality.
I was trying to talk down on me whilst walking on his treadmill. So today he's gonna fucking hold it, blood. You know what I mean? And yeah, STS, big them up, man. We filmed something yesterday, people. So that was proper. And the rest of the week, bro, look out for a show on Thursday. Obviously, review after the game on Wednesday. I keep forgetting who we're playing in Baku, bro. You see what I'm saying? Karabakh. There we go. Karabakh. We're playing Karabakh on Wednesday, so we'll review after the show. And then obviously preview on Friday as always, people. So look out, man. And I'm on 9.8 now. So people,
come on, man. Let's get done, man. Listen, 200 subscribers away, and there's 1.7k in the building, man. So you lot can do that, man. Links in the description. Make sure you check it out, people. I'll be back later for the Straight Jacket podcast. I might do the Sunderland game tonight because I do enjoy watching Sunderland. I can't lie. So I might do a little watch along tonight.
Watch, aren't they?
Yeah, good watch, man. So I want to see, man, if they're about what they say they are. So let's see.
They're good at home. They're good at home. I've not watched the 90 minutes, so I'm looking forward to tonight. But
yeah,
they're good at home. Transfer window, bro. You did have good. They built like Shaka and that, who's like your experienced players. Well, most teams get promoted and they buy a bunch of 19-year-olds because all they're asked about is flipping them for profit.
I feel like Everton always play on Monday, bro. These don't always get Monday. West Ham
went on Monday about 5 times.
You know who else they got, LB, and I think it's going under the radar. I know he got a red card a couple of weeks ago, but they got that fullback from Atletico Madrid. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I know.
That guy.
I know what you mean.
You know who I'm on about? He's doing well. I forgot his name, but he's doing well for them. He got a red card. That, he's doing
well. Hey, big up Siddiqui as well. Siddiqui, bro. He's moving like banter.
Ronaldo, that's it. Ronaldo,
yeah. They got some good players, man. They got the good players. Even
that Siddiqui guy, he won't be at Sunderland for long, bro. Trust me. He looks good, man. He looks
I know, but they can get big money from him at least, and then they can improve their squad. I need Sunderland to stay in the Premier League, man. You know what it is? I like the teams that show ambition, bro. I hate teams that be here for the sake of being there, bro.
Yeah, and then what you do is then, because what pisses me off is then people like Gary Neville, will come on the TV and start chatting shit and saying, oh, the reason why they're getting relegated is because of like the financial divide and that. No, it's because when they get promoted, they buy a bunch of 18-year-olds, and they never buy any. Go and have a look at Burnley's last couple of transfer windows before this time, They didn't sign no player over the age of 22. Whereas back in the day when I was growing up, when it was Barclays and that, when teams got promoted, bro, these guys were out there signing 29-year-olds, 32-year-olds, veterans of the game. Players who knew it. Whereas now, because money's about business, they're not asked. They just go buy young players to flip on for profit. Burnley signed Odegaard. Sold him to Spurs for profit. That's all they're asked about, man. So big up to teams that actually show some ambition when they get promoted. Because that's all these guys want. And obviously, I don't know, but maybe Neville might, he owns a club, innit? You know what I mean? Maybe it's beneficial to him. Financial. Follow the money is what they say, innit, people? I'll just say that. They say follow the money, man. It's true.
Facts. Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Listen, we're going to wrap up here. Go to Durag Diaries right now and just say, hold that Spurs, innit? You know what I mean?
Hold that.
Hold that Spurs. We're out. Peace.